Good morning, friends. Good evening. Afternoon. Hope you're well. I'm feeling better, that's for sure. I'm actually very excited about that, to be honest with you. There we go. Sorry, I skipped like the whole weekend. Didn't see you. No, I was very sick. My voice was, well, I still had my voice, which is always like the biggest fear, that I'm actually just gonna lose my voice. Luckily I didn't, but you know, my throat was, you know, itchy and scratchy, and it was just uncomfortable in a lot of ways. So I decided that, you know, I'm gonna get better first, and then I'll stream. So I'm not like at 100%, but I'm at, you know, 90%, let's say, you know, feeling better. So today we're gonna continue. Just a small heads up. This week's streams are like from Tuesday to Thursday at least. They're gonna be shorter because of the daylight savings time. I work for a company that operates in EST, which means that I have to be at work 1 hour early for this and next week. Not proper excited about that, but we'll push through. Hey, Arachna, welcome in, and yeah, welcome in as well. How's everyone doing? So yeah, we'll make do. I am aiming to finish the WoW campaign sooner rather than later. There's you know, things that I want to do, and also 7 Deadly Sins is coming out on Friday. I'm very tempted. I don't know if I should stream it or not. It's, you know, it's something that I want, but I don't know if anyone else wants it. No one's talking about it, and maybe it'll just, you know, be a big flop. But I'm very tempted. And I've gone back to watching the anime. I love 7 Deadly Sins, and I forgot, you know, so many things about it. And I just kind of wanted to, you know, to revisit it, but I don't know if people are going to be playing it or not. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for it. I would love to do at least like 1 day of it so that you can kind of, you know, see it. Maybe we'll do 1 day and then make a video or something, depending on, you know, whether we enjoy it, and then we'll see what's up. I also want to go back to Lord of the Rings Online. Oh yeah, actually, no, I'll turn off the music, because I need to, well, I almost said I need to go. I don't need to go anywhere. I need to go live. I am live. Anyway. Yeah, no, I understand it. I'm not gonna let it ramp up because we don't have that much time today, so I'm just gonna continue with the campaign today, do as much of the story, and we're gonna try and, oh, I hardly ever see my owl sitting like that. Oh, that's cute. Well, I don't know. Don't ask me. Arachna, how are you today? Nice to see you. What is that? Delver's Call. I think I have a quest for a delve. I'll just pick it up. I won't necessarily do it now, but yeah, I think this is just to do the delve on any difficulty. That's fine. Sometimes these quests, they don't show up on the big map, and sometimes I only see them when I'm flying around the area with a small one. Small games, exactly. I really feel that. Especially, you know, today and these days, I've been so sick for days. Like I have fever day 1, but then after that, it was just this cold, and it was just the inability to talk. At least now I'm, you know, able to talk, able to, you know, to just do anything. I don't feel at 100%, but I feel good enough, you know, and I will never stream or anything if I don't feel, you know, good enough to do that. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to deliver a bad stream to begin with. Do we not have sound on WoW? We don't. I muted it. There we go. Sorry about that. Let me know if it's loud or, you know, anything. I can turn it, like, I can turn it down in general. Is my voice maybe too quiet? Yeah, sounds like a nasty cold though, doesn't it? The good news is that I cleared a lot of the map. Like, I know it doesn't look cleared because there's these respawning moths, but I cleared most of it, and we're just gonna go and continue with the main story for now. Ouch! Harandar is just beautiful. I've been loving it here. And I think the song, The Cradle of the World, I think it's called, is probably the main reason why I hang out here. Voice was a bit quieter. Oh, okay. Is it good now? Is it alright? How's everyone on this fine? What's today? Tuesday. I don't even know days anymore. This daylight savings time thing is throwing me off big time because all I want is to just, you know, to just be able to, you know, stream and to, you know, do my content and such, but, you know, now I have to show up on work earlier. Oh, that sucks. Minimum of 210 tissue papers in that short period of time. That's quite something. I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, I think that everyone's having a cold these days. It's like whoever I talk to, they've either been sick in the past, like, I don't know, a couple of weeks or so, or are sick now, or feel like they're about to be sick. That time of the year, right? No, it's always that time of the year, to be honest. But yeah, let's continue.
Your path leads you deep.
What a lovely braid. Yesterday maybe I'll just make it again. Amarak told me how to prepare almond dust to create the salve. In small doses, almond dust can strengthen the mind against madness and terror. It offers clarity and peace. I could use your help to set an anchor to this place. This ritual is delicate and failure could be disastrous. Yeah, I'll just braid it. I like it better when it's like that. This way it looks a bit untidy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Also, good news is that I hit level 90 on my main. So we're fully leveled up, and now I'm just hoping for some gear upgrades so that I can queue heroics. I think I'd like that. And I don't know, like I made some dungeon guides, but those are for normal. I do wonder if I should make guides for heroic as well, depending on whether the strats are different. Shall I do another series of dungeon guides? Because these are just for normal. We can do heroic, and then if I want to overdo it, then I do mythic as well. I don't know, they're doing really well. Why wouldn't I do another series? Once I'm done with the normal guides, right? Because right now I feel like that's something that, you know, that everybody's needing. But heroics guides, why wouldn't I make it, you know? Maybe I should do that.
Do not.
Been having a lot of fun doing the dungeons. What is that? Oh. On dust place. I was like, what is this?
Her voice is gone. I have never felt so alone. Is this Amarak's life?
That's very quiet for me. I have to turn up the... Arachna, have you been playing anything these days? Or are you feeling ugh?
Speak to me.
I cannot hear the voice of the goddess. How does Amarak live like this? So just as a story recap,
Perhaps we need
you know, she'll talk to me. She might talk. Basically, this harendar tribe is divided essentially into, not into two, but there's a group of people who, in order to do their jobs, they have blocked the communication with their goddess, right? And she is not one of them. So she's now for the first time experiencing what it's like to not hear constant like singing and prayer in her head. So that's quite interesting for her. Played FF7 on Steam, the old one or the new one? God forbid. With this, I will be able to venture down into the Rift of Alm. I will not have long, so we should not dawdle. Let us find Amarak and gain his help.
the world watch over.
This ritual only imitates the shuka sacrifice. It is neither permanent nor perfect. We must hurry and find Amarak.
It's not your first playthrough though, is it? Are you playing with any mods? So basically the people who can't hear their goddess at all times, they're called the shuka, which is basically, I like to call that guy her high school friend.
He's not here. The ward. I need more alm dust, friend. Hurry. I
Yep.
can hear the voice of the goddess now, but only as a whisper. How do the shuka endure this emptiness?
I have to get through the main story so that we can do the side quests, get the loot from this zone, and then we're entering the final zone, which is called the Void Storm. It's void, right? Is my camera a bit too... Yeah, it's a bit too tall today, isn't it? Let me do that. Perfect.
I drift along a cloud of sound, my friend. She comforts me. She welcomes me. Oh,
When she goes, oh, I... I like Orvana. I think she's really nice. Yeah, I have to do Void Storm last.
I sense her call within the creature. It is born of Alnara. It could never hurt me.
Blackened roots. Focus, Owena. Listen to my voice.
Yeah, I really
No,
hope you feel better
the
soon.
goddess! She... Amarak? My friend.
Ask if you must.
The goddess no longer sits in her cradle, but her influence remains. The Rift of Aln is too dangerous for a place for a harendar to enter. I severed my connection to the goddess to be able to serve. You would be wise to heed my words, unless you wish to meet a swift end in the rift below.
Listen and learn.
That manifestation is one of the purest forms of all madness that resides here. My ward will distract it for only so long. We must move quickly.
You've learned. Now go.
Yeah, I'm in that phase as well. I'm just happy to be out of the, that stage when my throat just hurts and I can't speak. That's the worst. So I'm on the mend as well. I'm glad we're both on the mend, to be honest.
More questions?
This runner sick, right? Has a new meaning to it. I feel like I should have already finished the story. Everyone else has finished it, but I'm doing the side quest as well. I found you while I was in the middle of my one of my duties. Someone has spent too long within the rift and has fallen prey to the call of the goddess. I must rescue him and send back to where he belongs. Help me with this task, and I'll help you.
Hunt where?
Gone. Stolen. Where has she gone?
On higher, please!
Are we going? We are going. I'm gonna show you something. I caught something the other day. It is the cutest. It is the cutest pet that you've ever seen. I made a little video out of it, but I want to show you Percival. Percival is a new companion. Look at his stupid face. Look at him. He is the dumbest little thing. It's so easy. Like, you basically just like fly by a chest and you pick him up. And you pick him up from a boiling pot. He was essentially a frog that was being cooked. He's so fucking cute. Look at him. You haven't seen the highlight. Check this out. Check out how he runs towards me. You're not ready for this. You're not. Watch this. I can't. Look at him. I could watch this forever. Look at him with his little legs. He's adorable. He looks like, oh gosh, oh god. It's so funny. Anyway, my quest is not there, but I had to show you this. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Oh yeah, I'm in combat as well. Thanks, Percival. I was not paying attention. What's Mud Skipper? If I search it on stream, does it get me in trouble? What's a Mud Skipper? Oh yeah, I know Mud Skipper. Oh yeah, that looks exactly like that. One thing that's weird about FF11 is that when we get updates, you see how many files it is? 689 files updated today. Is that a lot? Because I guess it's an older game, so I guess it's you know, it's normal. How's the sounds of the game, by the way? Maybe it's a bit too loud. Maybe I should turn it down. I did actually turn it down, to be honest. I could do it some more. But yeah, I did my dungeons last night, and I'll be honest with you, all of us in the group were there for the first time, and now I'm nervous about uploading like this footage because we didn't do all of the mechanics right.
Be removed from the rift immediately.
And I know that a bunch of people loved the guides, and you know, that's all well and good, but some people were just like, well, yeah, you shouldn't like.
Power is of the goddess herself. If it can help your cause, Owena, then I will help you gather it.
It's like you shouldn't use the footage that doesn't display the correct mechanics. Well, what if someone from the group doesn't? Like, when am I gonna get a group that does everything right? You know? So the dungeon guide itself that I made is fine, but now I'm worried about the footage. So I don't know if I should use it.
Speak quickly, quietly. More questions?
Another soul saved. This is why I do this. All my sacrifices, shutting myself from the voice of the goddess, is worth it for each soul I rescue from the grasp of the rift.
Walk quietly. Speak quickly.
We are preparing to fight a giant manifestation. Let me emphasize this again. We must fight just one. If we fight two at a time, we would have no chance of survival. Place these wards around the rift to draw the others away. They will not last long, but we will need every advantage we can gain.
I return to this silence.
Within every creature that roams the Rift of Aln, therms a gathering of the foundation of the goddess's influence. This Aln dust yearns to merge with others of its ilk. Part of my duties as the Shulka is to make sure the number of large manifestations low, to keep the number low, so they do not overwhelm the den. It is easiest to do that while they are small. Take this spear. You may use it to shatter the smaller creatures down to trivial sizes.
On well. Listen and learn.
I've been pondering what Hagar could have meant from the moment Orwenna mentioned an answer to your problems. There are no mystical fountains, no weapons. Everything in this rift is created from the same source, all dust, the distillation of the influence of the goddess. If we hunt a large manifestation, you'll have the power of creation in its purest form. We cannot defeat it without help. Search the rift and look for fungi large enough to cultivate. I can use them to give us an edge.
I return to this silence. In the rift's darkest depths, all dust coalesces into the monstrosities before you. The manifestations pose a grave danger, but they are also the most plentiful source of all dust.
I know what you mean, yeah. So you told me a little bit about the update, so the community already knows what it is, and that's related to the trusts, right? Alright, we're supposed to place these wards so that the other ones are chased away. And then we'll do... I don't know, we'll figure it out. One, two, three, and then we need fungus. There's also a chest, and I'm somewhat actively trying to... Oh, we're not doing that. I'm somewhat actively trying to get these moths, because I need to loot 120 before I can buy a mount. Is this... No, this is a leaf wrap package. These also sometimes spawn, but they're not as important to me as the moths. So I have enough moths to buy the mount, but I have to loot 120 before she'll talk to me. I don't know why. I don't want to... Let's go elsewhere. Fungus. I like fungus. Let's do that. Ah, okay. Leon, do you remember this? We used to do this together. Play WoW. You're gonna play WoW with me. Oh, is that a rare? Oh, fucking hell, that's a rare. You need to stop. Thank you. Where is it? Where is it? I'm stuck in a fungus. Can't find it. It's gonna disappear and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Do I need to go up? Likely. Lies. Deception. All lies. Now all I found is probably a moth. Piece of shit. That's fine. I'll take a moth. Now I don't know where the rare is. That's okay. We'll just go. I'm getting distracted as per usual. Cause I heard a to-doom, you know? My favorite sound. The sound of a rare that will never drop anything for me. What's this? Do I need this? Package. I don't really want your package. I want a mushroom. 4 out of 5. Perfect. Someone here is fighting. I should probably be fighting with them. Do I need to loot them? Or maybe I don't need to do that at all. Wait, use Emerald's influence on Rift creature, defeat enemies in the Rift of All. Oh, okay, so I don't need to. There's a big boy there. My god, do I want to tag a big boy? Hey Jack, welcome in. How are you today? Hope you're well. Yeah, let me use that. Can I use that? Is he gonna go all small? Oh, ouch! Yeah, that did hurt. That did hurt like a lot. Zach, how are you doing? Are you still home? You are, right? When do you go to work? Should I even ask you that? You don't go yet. Like next week, right? Ready for a day of painting. Have you been tasked with your chores yet? I'm finally feeling better. I skipped like the entire weekend, but I was also working on you know, YouTube and whatnot, to be honest. So I don't mind. I don't regret it. But I miss streaming. And this week, I can only do very short streams, like 3 hours or so, because of the daylight savings time. So I work from 2 p.m. my time now, and I used to work from 3. And this is until the daylight savings time is over. However, there have been some developments that I don't know if... What the fuck is happening? That I don't know if I told you about. I turned in notice at my job. You might think like, oh, okay, so she wanted that anyway. But it was different. It was a different situation. Nevertheless, I have turned in my notice, and also I have started applying to new jobs. So for one of them, they called me back and they wanted me to fill out an application on like how much money I want, when I can work, and whatever else. It's like an internal form. And then I got called by another company today, or actually yesterday, to record like just like a short video interview, basically like 5 minutes to tell them something about myself and whatnot. So I did that this morning. So you know, things are happening. It's not, you know, it's not moving super quick, but I still have a week and a half of my current job. So, you know, God's willing.
You are not prepared!
Murderous just shared 100 bits.
Ah, cough, cough. Dobby is sick too. Like really, really sick. How sick, you ask? Well, put it this way. Dobby is laid in bed with his sister. That's how sick I am. Well... Shh. Don't tell Dad.
Wow, Jack. Just wow. Thank you for the bits. Just wow. Don't tell Dad. Who's Dobby's daddy? Apart from the anyway, we need to find more of these creatures. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna be so honest. I'm so happy playing WoW these days. Like, you would not believe it. I think you do believe it, but like, it's just been, it lately has felt like coming back home. And even though I've only, you know, done some dungeons and stories and whatnot, it's you know, it's been nice. It's been really nice. The story is so good. And why am I still giving you words to play? No. No words.
Ask if you must.
It did, Jack. It did do.
Speak quickly, quietly.
It's just been so
Ask if you
nice.
must. More questions? Listen and learn.
We might have a chance with this. Blah,
Walk
blah.
quietly,
Okay.
Go safely.
We have one chance at this only. I pray we have prepared enough.
Learn. These will give us a fighting chance to take down a manifestation.
Let's take it down.
Could we not gather dust from easier prey?
Even average-sized manifestations offer very little aln dust. You would be hunting for years just to gather a thimble's worth.
Skybird, welcome in. How are you today? Hope you're well. I'm so happy to be back. Entire weekend spent completely ill. That is not how I want to spend my weekends. They're fucking precious. And I need that time. Ah, no worries. Thanks for popping in today. Hope you have a good day ahead. Not too bad, we'll take it. Not too bad is good enough.
Now. Be swift.
What? Greater on the sky. Is it this? It is this. Mine. There we go. What now? Now we go outside. The reason why we're collecting this on dust, by the way, just as a story recap, is because Orwenna is trying to help the people upstairs, which is where we are. We are now under the roots of a tree. So this on dust, when you put it on your body, it protects you against the effects of light bloom. Light bloom essentially is the power of light, but it's like a corrupted light, right? That, you know, makes people go crazy essentially. Just like medication.
If you must. Listen. And
The power of the
learn.
Rift of On is beyond mortal comprehension. What we're doing is simply borrowing some of it for a brief
More
moment.
questions?
Uh-huh. Do I need something? Do I switch agility for haste? Oh no, and this is higher level. I don't.
Aln dust bolsters our people's power over nature. It should be enough to counteract the light bloom's rapid growth.
I completely understand, Skybird. It does get overwhelming, especially for someone who's trying to get into it. I do highly recommend for anyone who is new to WoW to, like, if you ever want to try it, to start from the expansion that WoW now suggests. And for me, like, I have that little bit of OCD and I'm like, but I'm skipping so many. It's like you cannot comprehend like the amount of things that happened before, and what they did is they made a soft reset. They said, okay, this is where the story ends. Kind of like the way Final Fantasy XIV did. So they made Dragonflight, which is the expansion, not the previous one, but the one before, where you're just completely new, and yes, there are some familiar characters, but you don't have to know everything. And it's very like easygoing. I didn't quite connect with it, but now I can understand its value because it gave everyone like a palate cleanse, like a fresh start, right? So now we're in the second expansion out of the 3-piece saga, essentially. There was the War Within and Midnight, which is now. So that's not like a lot of story to catch up with if you ever wanted to. It's I don't know, like some people say, oh, it's not the World of Warcraft that it used to be before. It is different, but I'm not gonna lie, I like it right now. I really do. Yeah, no, I understand. It's just that it's just the amount of time that it takes to go through like 7 or 8 expansions that, you know, that come before Dragonflight, and the questing system is not that good. Like, there are some expansions that were really good story-wise, like for example Wrath of the Lich King, but they didn't have such a developed main campaign, right? It was just like basically quests scattered around the world. One of the best expansions is Legion, which was also a good few expansions ago, and that one I would highly recommend for a campaign, but then that one is like in the middle of all the other stories, so it just depends on what you want to do. There's also something called time walking. So in time walking, you can go back and like redo any expansion. It's kind of like a new game plus or something for that. There's like a little girl, her name is Chromie, and essentially she can send you back to a previous expansion so that you experience the story. I think that's quite neat that they did that. So everything is there, but you know, the most important thing is that, you know, you don't feel overwhelmed. That's it.
You hail from above.
We did what Hagar asked us to do. The next step will be to test this on something, or someone afflicted with the light bloom. It may be difficult to find the light bloom in enough quantities in Harandar, but I believe we will find what we need at Harlanor. I will meet you there.
Thank you, Amarak. I owe you more than I can say.
She looks quite good. I can't say on stream who she reminds me of, because that would be mean and not appropriate. But there is a person in real life who her face really reminds me of.
You have found
The only person who knows that person is Neon, but it would still not be a nice thing to say. Stay a while and listen.
To think I ever accused you of casting away your faith in the goddess.
You have always heard her song with clarity. I was called to serve in other ways. You find your faith by listening. I must practice mine by remembering. I know she sings, even if I cannot hear her. I was called to the path of the shuka, but not like you are called to yours. I hope you can understand that.
I do, now. I am sorry it took me so long.
I really
You
want to
understand
restart
the
it.
strength of our faith. They fear it, because it differs from their own. But we serve her, all the same.
I will see you again.
That is unwise. This place brings you much pain.
As does losing my friend. Goddess guide you, Shuka Amarak.
I've never finished the campaign in Lord of the Rings Online. I would love to do that, because it's such a good game, and like you said, it has an epic story that a character is a part of. But when I first played it, I didn't understand its value, to the point that I just never like fully finished it, and now I kind of, you know, regret it. And I think I will restart it, and I want to get through the campaign, you know, just to kind of, you know, see it and experience it. I think I owe it that much. Sucks because I started the, what's it called, the Imperial Agent story, which is a really good story, but that one I never finished, and now it feels like I kind of, I want to say, ruined it by like playing it but not seeing the end. I love the pin. I'm trying to find something, but I'm not sure what it is. Hello? What is this? Is there a moth? There is a moth. These moths are pieces of shit. There's something up here as well. It could be a vista, could be something, but now I'm determined. Vista! Yes. Yes, please. Wait, I got something. What did I get? You get something for collecting all vistas? Filling the lights at Imperial sounds very intriguing. I was just a jerk. I should have done a role play like that. Jack, are you playing anything these days? Is this what do I get? Highest peaks, and then I get Hungarian vine fence. Is that what I got? Where does this come from? I love this song so much. Look at it. It's so cute. Guarding manifestations. Is that? I don't know where that comes from, but that's so cute. What the hell? Aww. Listen, these are quest rewards. Okay, that's fine. I love housing in WoW so much. I'm so glad they did that. So glad they made it. What's this now? Why can't I still click on it? That's weird. Is this alive? I don't know. I don't think so. I fucking love these mounts. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got it as a gift. The mounts. I wouldn't buy it for myself because I'm not in a position to do so right now. But I hate how good they look. So before you at me, you're like, you buy yourself a mount. It's a gift. And and I think it looks so good. Like, look at it. Like, the animation is like unlike anything we have. It's like those flying squirrels that, you know, that fly. I love it.
It came from
It sucks that it looks so good.
Within a few days, it overtook all of Shaladr'S.
Character would be the opinion. Oh, great, break your chains. But if you're a slave to Rage Passion, all I have done is forge new chains.
What is it?
I arrived in Harandar shortly before you. There's clearly a huge problem here. We have a lot of work to do if we're to ease the suffering of those around us. How did it get like this?
Farewell then.
Oh god, you speak only in certainties. Why is that? Things have happened. Things will occur. Those are the words I speak. Can we help your people resettle somewhere? Our roots will rest best near Shaladr'S. My grove will go back. Home gleams? It's not safe for Rutani. We will return when the light recedes. Right, so now light is the bad guy. I kind of love that. Yeah, I know. It's just that I have so many other expenses, and right now, like, I don't want to get into the story of why I had to turn in notice. It was, yes, sure, I partially wanted it, and it was partially because I made a big mistake, and I felt like it was a mistake of basically taking something from a colleague, like a template or something, because I asked for their help and I didn't overlook it, and then I made a big mistake because we had essentially the template was wrong. I didn't see it, and we had a little confidentiality breach because of it. So I should always recheck other people's work before I get help from them. So that was my bad. But also there were other circumstances that essentially make it better for me if I turn in notice on my own. No worries, Skybird. Catch you later. Have a good day. But yeah, long story short, I wouldn't be in a position to just like buy a mount right now because I have to, you know, sit tight until I have something else going on. I do have opportunities, you know, but you know, the day is approaching and you know, I haven't figured everything out yet, so you know, we'll see.
Words?
But I'm still happy to
This
have
one
it. I think it looks
hears.
adorable. It has, let me show you this. Like, this is almost unfair. In WoW, there's animations of mounts. It's called mount special. So if you type it in chat, your mount does something. Since this is a flying mount, I can't just press space. Normally you can't do that with riding mounts. But like, if I do it, like, check this out. It's the cutest fucking thing. Like, they had no business making it that cute.
This one is grown to listen.
We have left our homes, we will return.
This one understands.
You are not prepared.
Hack?
Murderous Jack just cheered 1,000 bits. A little something to help.
Jack, you don't need to do that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But I wasn't like, I don't want to be taken the wrong way. It's not like me like complaining or, you know, or anything. I really, really do appreciate it though. Thank you. Holy shit. You've really been pushing us that goal. I'm gonna take the whole weekend off, even if I have a job. And we're gonna do a big hangout in a few months' time. It seems. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. And holy shit, that emote is so cute. I think I even have a sound effect for 1,000 bits. It's like who cheers 1,000 bits, right? Jack the goat, and no one else. No, I know. It's just that it's always like weird. Like whenever I talk about work or something, like I never want to be taken the wrong way. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't ever try to do streaming as a full-time thing. Like, you know, I'm just here for fun. And yes, it does help, but I always try to have a job if I can, you know. So I've been applying, so I don't want to, I just don't want my rant to be taken the wrong way, you know, in a sense that like, oh no, I have to now stream for money or whatever. It's like, I really appreciate it though, because, you know, holy shit, if I don't find it soon, you know. Can we heal this? The Rutani have escaped their nearby villages to Harlandar. The guards have told me that some of them have been afflicted with the light bloom, yet have not succumbed to its effects. This may be our best opportunity to test the Alma's powers. Time is of the essence. Wait, she has another one. Something keeps troubling me about this. Where's the root warden? Ruya has a solemn duty to watch over the world tree and the land around it. He should be here with his people in need. So where could he be when they're in crisis? What is he thinking? I'm sure that we can find some clues to where he has gone if we searched his town. Perhaps we can learn more about his state of mind along the way.
This one has lost many to this light bloom. If these ones offer hope, then this one shall listen.
With Alnhara's grace, the Aln dust will protect these Rutani, as it did Ionka.
It's actually interesting how they say this one, and for those of you who play FF14, I think you can kind of tell that there is a bit of a similarity between that and like the, I will never remember what they're called, the Cabbage tribe in Gridania. They also use this one, like, and they kind of look like them as well. I think WoW has taken a bit of inspiration from FF14 here because you know, they're, you know, those ones are, you know, cabbage people, right? So these are also plants, and they talk in the same way. So it's kind of like, maybe.
Owenna, it is good to see you back. To see you well.
And you. I hope you have forgiven me.
It is not you who needs forgiveness. Alnhara has asked too much of you.
She was hurting. She is hurting.
She is a goddess. She should not have made you walk this path. Not.
Alone? Alnhara did ask much of me, and I asked much of you. You followed my path only as far as you were meant to, and I was never alone.
Are we going? I think we're going. What is that? There should have been a door here. Come on. What did they want me to do? All this used on the afflicted Rutani. Ah, okay. Really should have been a door or a window there or something. Ria's notes found. Do I have these notes? Oh, I do. Harlandar remains calm. Must keep an eye on the Rutani encampment. They seem more agitated today. Perhaps an outlier, but something to watch. Possibly related. The area around the roots have been infused with a new light. Strange. Unwelcome. We're trying to figure out where their leader had gone. No worries, Jack. Good luck with painting today. I actually am gonna have a painting job to do soon as well. It's not me that's gonna be doing it. I think it's gonna be my landlord, but I've had some damage on the, like on the walls in the hallway, and I asked him yesterday if he could paint it now that the weather is nicer. It's like 16, 17 degrees now, so I can have the door open while it dries out. So painting for me as well. Soon, very soon. Disgusting, irresponsible, reprehensible. It would be the surface dwellers who would taint the sanctity of Harandar with their curses. Their light spreads across the land like an infection, blooming across our pristine fields, inciting the afflicted Rutani to madness. It must be stopped before it goes any further, and before the other elders hear that it happened on my watch. No matter. Harandir will succeed where others have failed. This is a certainty. That's fine. Where's the third one? Huh. He just leaves his notes everywhere. Why must we remain hidden in our caves when the whole world could be blessed by our prowess and knowledge? We protect her roots while they burn her lands. They need us. We do her a disservice by remaining here. Simpletons have given us all the power I need. Oh god. With the light bloom returned to their lands, they can be pruned to a manageable size. Why should these surface dwellers rule themselves? I am the wise one. I'm the strong one. I am Alnara's chosen. The others will see. They'll understand in due time. That's not right.
The light burns.
I'm stuck in a something.
Words? This one hears.
Almost used. Am I using? I am using.
This one awakens. This one changes no more.
No, that did work.
It works. At last, we have a way to fight back.
It hurts me so much to see this. My beautiful home lost.
Brought us both here. Let nature take its course.
This is troubling news. The light bloom hasn't seemed to affect any Harandir thus far. Has this somehow infected the root warden? Or is this his pride speaking? He's always been a zealous one, but we must move quickly.
May you lend your soul.
We can now go to the roots of Shaldrasil and stop the light bloom spreading even further into Harandar. We have enough Alndas to inoculate any Harandir who are willing to risk their lives to follow us into battle. Find them and give them the Alndust.
I shall watch.
Distribute the Alndas to the warriors here. It will empower them to strike back against the light bloom.
I think this is the last chapter here.
I listen.
And then after that, we're gonna be doing side quests, and as soon as we're done with those, we're off to Voidstorm, which is basically the culmination of the story. Is there anyone there? Voidstorm, I feel, is gonna be really good.
Make it swift, as the wild.
Voidstorm is like the main, I guess, theme of the expansion, in a sense that... I want to pick up that moth. In the sense that the real issue that we're dealing with, as in Xalatath, is basically...
I have harsh wisdom.
well, I wouldn't say resolved there, because we're at the beginning of the expansion. I don't think we're resolving anything anytime soon. How many of these moths do I have? I have 21. I need to touch them 99 more times for that to, you know, for that amount to happen for me. That's why I don't miss out on any of them. We're gonna collect a bunch of moths as we're going around and doing side quests. I'm excited. Woo! Where am I? Is there another one here? There is. I can do this 100 times, right? I don't like to look for them because it's just, at that point, it's just a waste of time then. Oh my goddess. What happened here?
Ruth.
All too easy.
Not good.
You have come far.
This is so much more than the root warden said. How has the light bloom spread so much and so quickly?
Let nature take its course.
We've gained the harendar. Oh no, we've gathered the harendar we have available and distributed on this. We have everything we need, but they need to be able to safely enter the area. Scouts have told us that the creatures spreading the light bloom are protected by a shield. We must stop them. We'll also need to thin their numbers. Get on the pedal wing and let's clear the way.
Striking at individual
Yes,
blooms
please.
is not enough. We'll need to take drastic action. To think that Eversong's light would wreak such havoc.
How cool
in
is
Harendar.
this? Hey Zach, good morning, welcome in. How are you today? Is today Mario Day? Is it really? Oh, I didn't know he had a day. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shield. Oh, it's the flowers. I forgot. Right. Zach, have you been playing anything lately? I don't think I ever asked you what your favorite game is. Where is it? Flower. There we go. They also do want me to defeat the... Yep, there we go.
So,
Now we can begin.
Perhaps we meet again.
What do we have? Root, woe, and door. Oh! Oh, that's cute. Spore paw. These are adorable. I actually kind of want a Rutani themed house. The growths that help them spread the light bloom so quickly should be vulnerable after your attack from the air, but we still need to destroy them. Return to the blinding bloom and uproot the spreaders before they can recover from our attack. The harendar had a presence by the roots of Shaladrasil, as a sign of goodwill within the cultures that live within our home. With the guards retreated, they left some of our treasured mementos and artifacts. Since the spread of the light bloom has been greater than I ever expected, I do not know when we'll be able to come back. Let's find these artifacts in the blinding bloom and bring them home.
Do not fear the dark. You have come far.
This is a threat that could destroy all of Harandar if left unchecked. That's why we will pull this out at the root. The Rutani, who did not have the time to escape this place, must be fully corrupted by now. Unfortunate, but it makes our plan of attack simple. Their leaders must be spreading the light bloom. We must strike them down.
The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
Okay, got it. Yeah, let's do the flowers first. 1, 2. They're massive. I kind of want the housing item that looks like that flower. How cool would that be? Where is it? Do you see it? Ah, okay, it's this small thing. Never mind. Is it? Yeah, that's the artifact. Never mind. Found it. There's a lot of things to collect in this quest. In beta, I wasn't collecting anything. As in, like, anything apart from the main story stuff. I could have. You know, could have, would have, should have. For the sake of, I don't know, guides or something. Glowing moth? Where is... Oh, I'm stood on it. Aw. Really want that moth mount. I have enough currency to buy other things if I want to, but that's like the first and the only thing really that I want to buy. Maybe we could get other things. I only need 10 of those for the actual mount. But I need to talk to moths 120 times for it. I don't know if they're ever gonna nerf it. Because it's kind of crazy that you need to do it that many times, but, you know, what can you do? It's probably meant to be, you know, achieved over time. Hello? Where is it? How do I enter? Damn bird. I need this, right? Yep. Alright, only a couple more. Really good story. Like, Midnight is really making me, you know, feel things, care about the game. And for WoW, you know, for WoW to be at that stage again, I think that's kind of huge.
Sloppy!
Hey, Abs, welcome in. What's up? How are you today? Do we need to... Yeah, we do. Oh shit, someone's fighting. Don't kill everything! Okay, they're killing everything. Might as well tag. If they're adamant, I'll take the opportunity. Like, they kill things too quickly. I don't like to tag, but... Omega, how are you today? Welcome in. Oh, it might be too early for you, actually. Forget I asked. Honestly, WoW's been so good lately, Abs, and I mean it. Like, the story has been really nice, but what I learned about myself while playing WoW these days is that I mostly care about the open world experience. I never thought I did. Never thought I did. But then I realized just how important it is to me that the outdoor is fun, that there's a lot of like puzzles and discoveries and whatnot. And I would go as far as to say that I think that that would make me a good candidate for like a Zelda game, because from what I know, Zelda has a lot of these, you know, puzzles and stuff. I've never played a Zelda game, but now that I've, you know, learned this about myself through playing WoW in this expansion, I'm like, well, maybe I would actually enjoy Zelda, you know? Because WoW has never had this, like, it's never been this interactive outside, you know, outside of dungeons and stuff. I've been loving it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm mostly talking about, like, collecting things. I love collecting. You know, like doing outdoor puzzles that, you know, grant you something, like a mount or like a pet or, you know, a piece of gear or something. And WoW has been really good at that lately. At least in my opinion. Like, I think that the puzzles have been great. And I've just been, you know, enjoying the outside. I think it's okay to also just care about the dungeons and raids and whatever else. But I've also seen something really interesting lately with WoW. There's a trend right now, of course there is, right? There's a trend of people who are quitting flying. And for those of us who had to do the Draenor Pathfinder back in the day, it's like, you know, it's like you don't really want to not fly, but at the same time, it's completely understandable because the environments outside have been so nice that flying kind of makes you feel like you're missing out on everything that was built in the open world. And I mean it, it's really nice. You know, sometimes even I think like, oh, okay, so if I fly, you know, maybe I don't get to see everything. Oh, I thought this was my main quest. I was like, oh, do I have to do this? No, I don't. This is a bonus objective. I haven't unlocked a world quest yet, and I really want to. How have you been? How is, did you say Dark Souls? I'm sorry if I got that wrong. It's been a few days. I've been so sick.
Found me. May you lend your song to hers. Speak to me. Wild guide you.
I wish we could save everyone, but a gruesome but necessary task. Do I need these boots? Okay, we'll do this just for the sake of, okay, collecting it. No, I don't need these boots. However, oh, this is massive, isn't it? Let me see. Okay, my level will be 195. Equip 193. Ah, so if you have a higher level in your bag, then 65. Wait. Like this? Maybe. Okay. So I still need quite a few item levels to be able to do a heroic dungeon. We're working on it. Oh, you finally defeated Ursula. Oh, she's such an asshole. I can't even imagine doing her on hard difficulty. I played on normal, didn't I? And I fucking hated Ursula. Ursula is such a trauma fest to even think about her. Fucking hell. Like, they had no business making Ursula like that. What does she want? We may have stemmed the malignant growth, but we have so many more questions than answers. How did this happen? How did this grow so much? How did Ruya not understand the extent of the calamity? We must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened today.
The elders must hear of this. Go with the wind.
Okay. Makes me feel a little better when I see other people with these mounts as well. I feel so alone. I love it. I'm sorry. it's just fucking cute. And what made me feel a little better about having it in the first place is, oh, we didn't pick up the quest. Is I saw the tweet from one of the designers of the mount. Where is it? Did I not pick it up? Or was it late with like showing me it on a map? I don't know anymore. Are you starting Bloodborne for the first time today? Nice. I've never played it. I'm too scared. No. Boss, Ursula as a boss is great. It has great design. I'm just perpetually pissed. That's it. What move was it? What I hated was, I don't know what the move is called, but when she, I think that's like the second stage or something, when she casts these like yellow lightnings that like follow you or something. I fucking hated that phase. Okay, someone says lag. Anyone? Yes, it's the abundance thing. It keeps lagging the zones. So there's like an event, right? Or something. And apparently it is lagging the zone. Oh, motherfucker. And look. Now it's looking like I didn't pick up the quest. I'm gonna go back there now. Oh, fuck me. Didn't I? But yeah, people are also struggling with the lag. I don't know if we're talking about the same Thunder Ray, but I remember being quite annoyed about her, like, her thunder thing. See, no one's here. What the fuck? What? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it, and we're gonna hope that there's no quest there. They won't let me progress the story anyway, even if there is. Oh, what could happen is that there's a quest giver there, or supposed to be one, but we can't see it.
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
No worries, Abs. Thank you so much for dropping by, and enjoy Bloodborne.
The Farstriders stand ready.
What'd you learn from the Magisters? Wait, while you were searching for answers in the Rift of Honor, I went back to Silvermoon to consult them. We barely had time to discuss the findings before we received word from the runestones north of Farstrider Retreat. I love this song. It's my favorite song from WoW. From the new expansion. If we don't act now, all of Eversong could be lost. I hope Orwenna's elders recognize the looming threat. At first, they didn't believe the word I said. Ramath thought I was mocking him somehow, but Ionka's seed piqued their interest. All they could provide were theories. Their most plausible one is that the Sunwall's hyperactivity spread the light's influence through the earth itself, straight into Eversong's trees and roots. And since all routes lead to Harandar, Calderon gestures towards the roots of Chaldrasil. In the days of Legion Fall, Chaldrasil's roots succumbed to the shadow. Perhaps that made them uniquely susceptible to spreading the light of the Sunwell.
With Perth.
Shaladrisil's roots still stand.
How?
The Almdust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No! We will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders.
Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time, it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
Go Orwenna, right?
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
Yeah, I don't need any of this, but that's okay. Azarth needs our help. I will not stand idly by while she's overwhelmed. I know you will not either. A bunch of rep.
Nature take its course.
One more questline. Alduran's news is dire. If the light bloom is frenzying on the surface, then the danger has grown far more quickly than we were prepared to reckon with. We must make for Eversong at once. I will stand against any threat to Alnara's creation, be it here or in the world above. And I will do it alone if I must.
Lend your song to hers.
Without the Almdust, we face a grim task. Steel yourself.
Here we go. We go. The emergency route way. I love it. I'm confident that at the very least we can finish today's story and then go back into
I have brought what help I could.
Harandar and just, you know, do a little bit more of it. I'm gonna take a short pee break and I'll be right back, and then we're gonna do this last main story questline for Harandar, and then we'll see what's up. Be right back.
I have brought what help I could. I have brought what help I could.
Good morning. Welcome back. You want to play words? I will allow it. Simp, is that a word? Hey Lumi, how are you today? What's up? Just on a little small screen, but you'll manage. How have you been? Are you feeling better, by the way? I've also, like, we've all just been ill this weekend. I skipped everything this weekend. I was working on YouTube, to be fair, but I was just really, you know, tired. My throat was achy, and it was like, ugh. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm doing better. My throat doesn't hurt anymore, and I think this was the first morning that I woke up and I didn't have, well, first morning in a while that I woke up and didn't have a throat ache, and I'm like, well, this is what throat is supposed to feel like, you know. So that was good. But yeah, like overall feeling much better. Yeah, and I'm glad you're able to sleep now. What changed? Just out of curiosity, because I also struggle with it sometimes.
I will do my duty for Azeroth.
Minibee's doing well. He's not sick, except that he does tend to get like a stuffy nose sometimes, like during the night. But overall, he's all right. He's at a daycare, so I'm hoping that, you know, he stays healthy as much as possible. It is spring. Things are going around, and allergies are gonna start soon, and you know how it is. It's a whole thing. What have you been playing lately? Have you been doing more of your FF7 randomizer? I think I saw it over the weekend. How is that?
So, your path.
To think that while we toiled below, the light bloom would spread so aggressively in Eversong. Damn it. Every victory we win... every victory we win reveals rising danger. Jesus, what a sentence. You finished the randa. How'd you finish it so quickly? Oh, GG's. Holy shit. Okay. That's good. Simply culling these creatures is not sufficient. If their bodies are left unattended, the light will seep from their remains and spread through the soil to the surrounding foliage. We must take more drastic measures. Gather the bones of the creatures you slay. If we burn them, perhaps we can prevent the further spread through the roots of this forest. Alright. Use Knights of the Round on Bizarro and Saber Sephiroth. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you something, actually. What kind of I need to reset. What kind of randomizer were you using? Like the same one as Neon with double bosses, or a different one? Because I couldn't figure it out. When the Forest Riders first discovered the light bloom, we thought it to be merely an aesthetic change, a small quirk of the Sunwell's influence. Whether we knew that what we know now. These light-frenzied rootways must lead all the way back to Harandar. If we don't close them, it won't matter how many of these damn things I bring down. Close the rootways and we might have a fighting chance.
We used the last of the Almdust we gathered. What do you intend to do, Halduron?
Whatever I must.
Also, thank you so much for the shout out to Lumi. Let's go follow Lumi. Lumi is the FF6 extraordinaire. Never played FF6, by the way. I need to play it. And has been doing some FF7 lately. Blind runs, randomizers. What's your next project? I think that might have been Neon. Because Jack is painting, or Omega's here as well. So I wouldn't know. Oh, returning to archaeology starts today. Oh, so you're really biting into FF7. Nice. Is there gonna be any news soon, or has there been any news on the third part? I like FF7. I'm not like a, super fan to the point that, I feel like I would like dig for news daily or anything, but I love the game. Can't wait for the next one. WoW has been incredible. Honestly, it's written so well this time around. Like, this expansion is just, it's really making me care a lot. It's making me feel things, which is, not something that people used to say about World of Warcraft. At least not in the past few years. Metzen, one of the World of Warcraft legendary writers, was gone for a while, and now he's returned, and he's the one basically writing all these nice big stories, and it's been fucking incredible. So I don't know exactly if he was the one who wrote these ones in particular, but it's good. It's really good. Like, I think WoW is on a massive recovery road, and I'm glad that I'm there to see it, because I used to play WoW long ago, but it's a different feeling now that a lot of people just don't play anymore, because it's like the vibe is different, but something about it just kind of clicks with me, and I'm loving it. WoW had a soft reset a few years ago with an expansion called Dragonflight, and after that there was another one, and now this one. So 3 expansions overall of like soft reset, where you don't really need to know the past stories. So it's been kind of refreshing, I think. I would like to think for the new players as well, so that at least there's like a starting point where you don't have to know everything, but you can start and experience the the new, and I would even go as far as to say the good news stories. I wanted an AoE, but I don't think I reached that one. Okay, these guys are too busy fighting their other enemies. I was actually hoping that they would kind of stop fighting them, so that I can gather them. So I actually chose the worst pack of enemies I could have possibly chosen. That's fine. If all I need is bones. Like, what are these three gonna do now? They're just stood there. Hey, Cam, good morning to you. How are you? I'm feeling better. I was so sick over the weekend. It was so annoying. Didn't really know what to do with myself because I wanted to do, you know, at least something since I wasn't streaming. I was doing YouTube and I was like, I just really hope that I don't wreck my my voice in the process. So luckily I feel better. I'm on the mend. The only thing is that, like, occasionally I get like a stuffy nose, but I would rather take that than, you know, than constant like itchy throat. So a few days ago I was recording some guys that I really needed to publish that day, and I shit you not, I was basically gurgling salt water between recording these audios. It was really bad, but I really needed to do it. Hey DZ, what's up? How are you today? I'm doing well, better, not as sick as I was over the weekend, and I'll take it. At this point, I'll take it. I'm hoping to feel a bit, you know, a bit better. I actually finally did submit that that notice at work, and I've been applying to different jobs. I got called back by 2 companies. One of them I'm waiting on to set the time for the call, like a phone interview or something, and the other one that reached out to me yesterday, they wanted me to do a video, like a video interview where they asked me a question and I have like 5 minutes to record myself. Some people might be shy about it, but like, I have no problem being in front of a camera and, you know, talking a little bit about, you know, who I am and what I do. So that was something I did this morning, and I'm, you know, quite happy about that. The first job, like the first company, I'm not that crazy about what they do, but they pay good money. The second one is much more closer to me, but I'm not sure how much money that would be. So we'll see. At least it's something, right? Because I have 2 more weeks at work, so I'm really trying to find something, you know? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the good luck. Really trying.
This is getting us nowhere. Send word to Rama. Have the Magisters make haste to the Sun Crown tree.
Yeah, it's getting warmer here as well, and there's a few things around the house that need to be done, like the hallway needs to be painted, and like all these things.
It seems we have a guest with an
Buddy! Welcome in!
K-Budix just raided with 25
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Raiders and Buddy. How are you today? Thanks so much. What were you up to? Oh, we were playing Final Fantasy X. Nice. It's not your first playthrough, is it? Nah, no, you've played before. Guys, if you don't follow Buddy, make sure to do so. Buddy is the Chrono Trigger extraordinaire. Make sure to drop by. Buddy is awesome. Hey, Kazam, welcome in as well. How are you? How was your stream, Buddy? If you do have to raid and run, don't worry about it. You're in trying hands, guys. I mean it. But yeah, how is 10? Were you playing a normal playthrough or maybe a speed run or some mod or something? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, my name is V, for those of you who don't know me. I play a bunch of different stuff. I speedrun and I play RPGs, but lately I've been back to my MMORPGs. So I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft since it's the new expansion, and we're doing all quests, not just the main quest, but the side ones as well, and the story's been really good. Been playing Lord of the Rings online and doing a Lord of the Rings marathon, so with an MMORPG and with solo games. I love Final Fantasy, Persona, Kingdom Hearts, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's a bit about me. You're welcome to stay and chill with us. For those of you who don't know what state World of Warcraft is in right now, it's actually really good. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's been really good. I'm doing the main story campaign for WoW. So this is one of the last zones before we go into an endgame zone, but I'm just taking my sweet time because I'm trying to get all the collectibles as well. So if you want to just kind of see what WoW is in, like state-wise, you're welcome to chill here with us. No, it's still subscription-based, like FF14. Yeah, but the pricing hasn't changed or anything. They still occasionally get greedy with the shop. With like the mounts and everything, and the big news is that WoW has gotten housing now, so you can have your house whether you're Alliance or Horde or both. But it's been a lot of fun. Been loving it. It's a trap, guys. Get out while you still have time. It's like, hey guys, have you heard of this game called World of Warcraft? You know, it has a really good story. Right, Cam? Oh, plays the North American PS2 version. Okay, cool. I don't think I've ever seen a playthrough on an original hardware, which is funny. I think I've only ever seen a speedrun, and that was on Swoogies channel, but I've never seen a casual playthrough. What's interesting is with speedruns you can't skip the cutscenes anyway, so you still get to see them. But that's quite a nice watch. That sounds fun. Yeah, same, DZ, same. Whenever weather transitions, I realize that I get sick because I go from like warm room to hot room, and then suddenly it's not that hot or not that cold, and my body kind of can't adapt quickly to which rooms are now warm, whether the outside is warm or not. It's it gets messy, so I get that. All good. Anything over a sore throat with razor blades in your throat is the worst feeling. It is so bad, especially when you actually need your throat. And I hated it because last week I started applying for jobs, and I'm like, well, if I need to record like a video interview or something or get on a phone call, the first thing that I need to start with is and then, oh, I'm so sorry, I just got over a big cold or whatever, but lovely to see you. It's awful. But yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better so that now I can at least do interviews. So that's good. No, they don't delete your characters. DZ, if you are starting again, which I would encourage because it's been really good now, I highly recommend following their designated experience for newer returning players. So basically starting to level again from Dragonflight, which is the expansion that is not the one before, but 2 expansions before this one. The story is good. If you know anything about the dragons of World of Warcraft, like Alexstrasza, even Malygos, Caligos, and all this stuff. Not exactly Malygos, but Malygos would be more of the blue dragon origin, right? But mostly Caligos, and then the black dragons as well. It's a good story about dragons to kind of cleanse your palate from anything else that's happened. Will they let you start? I think that you have the choice to start anywhere. My warmest recommendation would be to start in Dragonflight because you will unlock some features that they took with them into new expansions like Dragon Riding, which is essentially improved flying. It's not just that, but it cleanses your palate from anything else before, and then you go into a saga. If you don't do Dragonflight, and I don't know if you can skip it, don't take my word for it, you are highly encouraged to start with The War Within, which is the expansion before this one, because it's a 3-part saga. The War Within, Midnight, and the third one, I forgot its name. But anyway, we're now on the 2nd out of 3. So to understand this one, and this one is so good, the story is great, you would kind of need to know the bits of the story from the previous one. So definitely start with The War Within if you haven't. I see. Chasm, what time is it there? No worries, no worries. Chasm, have you been playing, or have you played World of Warcraft in the past? Sounds like you haven't played maybe in a while. I'm looking forward to showing it off a little bit. I'm a big lore person, so I take my sweet time, and for some people it's just when's she gonna finish this game? you know, but I do main quests and I also do side quests as well. So we're just about to finish the main story of, well, now ironically enough they put us in a different region, but this story is about Harandar, essentially, which is like a zone that's underground. And this is where these people come in. So if you haven't played World of Warcraft in a while, you don't know Harandar. They're the newest added playable race, and I'm kind of dying to make a druid Harandar because as a druid main, I love that they have different forms, right? So I think I'm gonna unlock a character and probably make a horde one so that I can, you know, still be a druid, but have different forms, because I'm a night elf on my main, and I cannot part with my form. I just, you know, I love it too much and I could never do that. So yeah, this is Arwena. This is our guide into Harandar, or Harandar race, or whatever. Basically, they've been like kept secret because their philosophy doesn't allow them to interact with people from the outside. That's how they introduce them into the story. They're very connected with nature, and they're the ones looking after the tree's roots, essentially. But now, the biggest issue is the light. So the light is kind of the bad guy, as well as the void, which I also think is really cool, because they don't make it sound like, oh, light good, void bad, or whatever. No, everything has like its bad sides. So now we're dealing with a light corruption where some of these like NPCs got light crazed, and we essentially have to kill them. Oh, are you in the UK, Chasm? You're 1 hour behind me. It's 11:32 here. Oh, right. I played a little bit of Wrath of the Lich King on a private server. I actually started playing during Mist of Pandaria, but I was still leveling while Mist of Pandaria was active, and then I started actively playing when everyone else left, because there was this big migration, right? Or exodus, I guess, during Warlords of Draenor. But I was so new to WoW and Draenor that for me it was just fine. Like, I have lovely memories of Draenor, but you know, Draenor had so many other issues. But I've been playing since. I took a break at the end of Shadowlands and then I came back to play. I played Dragonflight, I played The War Within, so I know the stories, but I didn't do any of the side content, and I love completing everything, so that's what we've been doing. Daniel, welcome in. What's up? How are you today? Oh, I need to drink a little bit. Doing better than this weekend. I was so sick. I'm still not doing amazing,
make haste to the Sun Crown tree.
but it's been better. At least I don't have like an itchy or scratchy throat or whatever you call it. At least it's just an occasional cough or something, and sometimes I have like a little bit of a stuffy nose, but I'm feeling better overall. How have you been? What's up?
For Silvermoon.
Damn it all. For every rootway you torch, 2 more crop up elsewhere. It's like they're self-perpetuating, spreading in the span of moments. I don't think we can solve this with arrows and magic, even with Orwena's help. We don't have enough Aldust, nor enough Harandar to prevent the spread of this frenzy. Do not delay. The longer we wait to cull this growth, the more of this forest the Sundara will lose. It's a shame to see something born of Harandar wreaking such havoc on a place like this. These roots may not cradle Alnara, which is their goddess, but they grow toward her all the same. I think I don't need any of this. No, this is actually low level in comparison to what I have. I've been doing some dungeons, so I'm actually okay-ishly geared. Haha, no worries, Dan, no worries. Hope the work's going well.
Baladash Malanore. The Farstriders stand ready.
I have a way to stop the light bloom from spreading further through the forest, but it isn't exactly a delicate touch. Normally, I'd never dream of resorting to a controlled burn in such a healthy portion of Eversong, but the frenzy is spreading too quickly and we are running out of options. I've sounded the retreat to my Farstriders, but some of them haven't responded. I need you to find rangers in any particularly sticky situations and lend your aid in securing their escape.
Not falter.
With our ground forces pulled back, our position will be overwhelmed in a matter of minutes. It's time to execute our gambit. Ramath and the Magisters have provided us a mana gem that can be used to overload Lashraz. What? Runestones. Take it and infuse the stones with the mana contained therein. That'll set the stage for the Magister's ritual, to detonate the runestones and burn the entirety of Lashra to the ground. We just have to hope the Lightbloom cannot survive in an inferno. Well, we hope not.
If you detonate your runestones, your forests will burn.
We have rebuilt from ashes before.
Look at her.
Without any alm dust. What other recourse do we have?
That would be the druid form that I want to unlock. They're awesome. We're gonna try to do that today after we finish the main story. I'm stuck in a... I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. What I'm trying to do is execute the druidic privilege of essentially doing quests while flying. I love being a druid because you essentially have a mount that is counted as a flight form and not a mount. So you can interact with things without getting dismounted. I think that's a huge advantage. I love it. But yeah, for those of you who are playing WoW or who are thinking about it, I have been back to making my YouTube guides. So my MMO channel, the first link, is back and fully operational. It took me a while to go back to the channel to kind of, you know, figure out what it is that I want to do with it. But now that I know, I've been feeling great about YouTube lately, and if you ever need a guide on anything like the talents or dungeons or rotations or collecting, which is what I enjoy making the most, I've been doing that quite a bit lately. So you'll find a bunch of resources there, and I'm probably gonna do throwback guides as well. Since I've also missed out on quite a lot, we're gonna go back in time at some point and get some collectibles that I missed out on as well. I somehow need to bring this one down. But yeah, mostly I've been focusing on YouTube lately, and it's been lovely. Ah, Yorkshire as well, right. I say as well, thinking like the only person that I know IRL from York is Neon. Oh, Yorkshire. I say York, but... That reminds me. It's completely unrelated, but I just remembered a really funny video that I watched yesterday. And it was this Scottish person who was using this this English speaking app. Do you know, like the app that tells you to like say a word, and once you say the word correctly in English, it moves you on to the next word. So what he was doing, I don't know why I thought of this. It has nothing to do with York, I promise. Hey Elliot, welcome in. What's up? Thanks for popping in. So anyway, this Scottish guy, he's trying to say months of the year. So he goes January, February, March, and it's like damn near impossible for him to actually go through that level because the app is just like, no, you didn't say it. And he's like, January, right? No, that's not how it is, right? January, no. And then he goes like very carefully, January, right? And the app still doesn't recognize it. And he's just like, what the fuck is this app? So he goes through that. February was an issue. I think he got through April and May just fine. But then he got to June. That was an issue. It's like, I was laughing so hard. Because the guy has like 10 out of 10 charisma. And he was just like trying to say words, but they wouldn't come out the way the app wants it to. Yeah, even for a foreigner like myself, Yorkshire accent is completely understandable. Like, I've not struggled with it.
The light bloom has reached the river.
And to
Light
be
of
honest,
the
I don't
sun
struggle
preserve
with
us.
like
We are out of
Scottish
time.
and whatnot because I've watched far too many like Viking shows where normally they use these kinds of accents. I'm kind of used to it.
For Silver Moon, I will do my duty. For
Most of the
Azeroth.
Parst riders have retreated to our position. Those that remain are prepared to slip away once the ritual begins. We're out of time. It's now or
May
never.
victory be ours.
We've done all we can. Now, all that's left is to defend the Magisters and hope that this is enough to stop the frenzy from spreading any further.
Fight with courage.
So, Neon was actually telling me about his, now I'm not trying to like speak in his name, but this is kind of how I understood it. He said that his accent was much more Yorkshire before he started creating content, but then when he started creating content, he learned how to like pronounce things and like enunciate them better. So he doesn't sound as Yorkshire as some people who I've seen like online and such who don't really have that experience. But he's really good. Like I could tell that like through his playthroughs that like the way like he would position, you know, his head and like the way he would like, you know, have his mouth like really open and like try to, you know, say words like really proper. He doesn't like, I think people get surprised when they realize that like he is actually like, you know, completely Yorkshire, but you know, sounds more like like, you know, more the way he does. I fixed things so people like you are special. Why am I like a do I look like I need a lot of fixing or I'm just kidding, Maester. I know that's not what you said. Oh, it actually has a few different accents. Oh, really, Elliot? Oh, I actually did not know that. I probably couldn't differentiate between it because I might not have an ear for it to like detect it, right? Someone from Leeds sounds different than someone from Sheffield. See, I could never, like, I know of both of the cities, but like I could never tell the difference. For me, it's just like I know how people in London sound. I now know how people in or around York sound and how, I don't know, people sound in like Scotland. And I also know Ireland because I've been there as well. And that's it. That's like the 4 differences that I make. I can't differentiate between anything else.
So, your path leads you here.
Our retreat to safer grounds has not gone unnoticed. The Rutani mark us at every turn, and now they mean to cross the river. We have to buy Romoth and the Magister. Oh, I was like, buy them? Like what? Oh, buy them as much time as we can. If we fail here, the whole of Eversong could be lost. Stand tall, do not falter, and do your best not to die. Thank you. No, I know, Maester. I was just making a bad joke. Don't worry about it at all. This is Romoth.
I am rather busy.
Begin the ritual.
Respect our custom.
Yield, surface dwellers. Your light returns to wash over you.
What?
Word in Ruya. What is this madness?
Naive Orwena, this frenzy
He was
shall
meant to be
lap at
their
the heels
leader.
of our secret home no longer. I have turned the bloom back on its creators.
That's like huge betrayal.
Any time now, Rama.
I'll just pop a cooldown and hope for the best.
Try not to die.
I will try, because then we have to go again. If I do die. Is there anyone else here? Am I phased? I think I could be phased in. Hey, Darkonius, welcome in. How are you today? What have you been up to? Man, I was so sick over the weekend. I did a little bit of YouTube stuff, but I could not play to save my life. My throat was just painful and itchy, and I'm finally...
It's now or never, Rama. Rama! More? Fall back!
Oh, that's really cool. I don't think I've seen this cutscene. I think this is new. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, you got your harendar to level 80. Nice. Did you start at... Wait, what level did you start on, Darkalius? And Gloopy, welcome in. What's up? Glad to hear that. Yeah, sometimes he will sound very Yorkshire, but most of the time, like, he's, you know, to me, he just sounds more like... I don't know if this is, like, offensive to say or not, but when I say generic English, I mean it in the nicest possible way. I'm, like, trying not to say anything that, that will, like, you know, sound wrong, but that's what I meant. I know some words, like, for example, that people in, like, Yorkshire will use, but they don't use anywhere else. Like the way they like shorten some words or enunciate them differently. And you actually showed me a few creators that do this kind of content. Like for example, some people who are, I guess, in relationships with someone else, like Americans or whatever, and then they teach them stuff about the language. It's actually really cool to see. Scott, welcome in. How are you doing? Scott, how's the family? How's the baby? Tell us how Neon talks funny. He doesn't talk funny. What? I'm obliged to say that. Oh, really? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Are you all tired? Scott has a newborn. Did you know that? Aww. Honestly, I know it's tiring, and you know that it's tiring because, you know, it's not your first rodeo, but... Oh, he's actually an amazing sleeper. Oh, that's so good to hear. My son was as well. And I never knew, since I was, like, you know, first-time mom. I never knew if I was supposed to be waking him up to eat or not. But then people told me, like, if he's sleeping, he's sleeping. He'll eat when he wakes up. So I don't know, like over time I stopped doing that and I just let him sleep because it was just so nice to be able to sleep as well. 3 to 5 hours on average. Oh, that's so good. Honestly, I think both you and I lucked out on that one. Don't wake the baby, right? Like people would tell me that I need to like wake them up every like 3 hours to feed them or something. I never really believed in that. And whenever they would like whenever he would wake up, I used to like, you know, feed him, and then I started watching Naruto, like in the middle of the night. That was my anime for like the night feed. And then when he started sleeping through the night, I stopped watching Naruto, because then I wasn't waking up during the night anymore. So I never finished Naruto because my baby started to sleep. Fun fact. Has anyone here finished Naruto? I cannot believe it. My kin on the surface, standing shoulder to shoulder with surface dwellers and wielding the magics of all. Arena sets her jaw and flashes you. What? I'll flash you a smile. But we do not have time for sentiment. We must bring Ruda to justice and end this frenzy. What is it? Do I need it? Equipped? No, I don't need it. Yeah, I haven't either. I only started Naruto, but I haven't watched it in years. Today I actually started watching 7 Deadly Sins again. I watched a little bit of 7 Deadly Sins years ago, but to the point that like I was so disconnected from what was actually happening in the anime that today I was watching the anime. Don't give me any spoilers because I don't remember just yet, but I saw what's his name, Melodius, right? And I was just like, oh yeah, I wonder how old Tristan is. For some reason Tristan is the name that's stuck in my head, and I thought that was him, and that wasn't his name. So I was just like, oh shit, I actually really have to have to rewatch the anime. I'm getting ready for Friday. I don't know if you know, but Friday is the early access for 7 Deadly Sins, the game. It's actually free on Steam. It is a gacha game. Before you ask, but we're not gonna engage with that. I actually kind of really want to try to play the game, and I'm gonna start, you know, watching the anime as well. I'm fully caught up with both Digimon Beat Break and with Hell Mode now. So I watch Hell Mode on Fridays, Beat Break on Sundays, and I'm waiting for, oh my god, they're so loud. And I'm waiting for Disney Twisted Wonderland Season 2. That one used to be on Thursdays. And now I get to watch 7 Deadly Sins as well. So yeah, we're gonna play the game on Friday. I'm excited. Senses to be a hero. Oh, I've actually never heard of it. Does Naruto have a game count? Oh my god, I know nothing. I know nothing at all. This is probably my quest.
Stranger.
Ruya has always been a zealous advocate, but this behavior is beyond the pale. The light bloom must be affecting him, driving him to these dangerous lengths. But we do not have to be like him. The spires need not fall to the bloom like Shaldersil's roots did. The Harati brought enough ondas to bolster our allies against corruption and prevent the frenzy from spreading further. Together, you and I shall spread Alnara's gift across the forest. This frenzy shall advance no further. Cool.
Let none survive.
Scott_sweet_2 just subscribed with Prime. Hooray Twitch babies.
Scott! Another baby! Thank you for the 9 months. Holy shit. Let me have a bean for you, Scott. Let none survive. I'm an alliance player, but I really love Sylvanas. Like, Sylvanas is just like, you can't not have a soft spot for her because it's fucking Sylvanas Windrunner. Thank you for the 9 months. But Scott knows that babies actually take 10 months to bake. It's like, it's the most common misconception of like people saying that pregnancies are 9 months, but then they also know it's 40 weeks. 4 times 10 is 40. Yeah, 38 is like 42. It's actually, yeah, around 10 months. It's just like people say 9 months, and then women, like, who don't do the math, they get disappointed. They're like, 9 months, should I have my baby already? Oh shit, it's only 36 weeks. Now I have 4 more. And I'm saying that because I was one of them. That's what I learned 9 months in. Reds. Cherry, cinnamon, or earthworm? Don't be an earthworm. Oh wait. Oh, it's cherry. Never mind. That's lovely. Oh, I had yours at 37. Oh, okay. A bit earlier, but that's still fine. I had mine 2 days after my due date. I actually had a planned induction. But I spontaneously went into labor on the day of induction, so I never had to do it. That was good. I'm an expert in the fauna of Eversong, and I can say with certainty that the vast majority of the wildlife here tend to be of fairly average size. These light-frenzied saptors are decidedly, unequivocally not. One bite from those thorny jaws could claim the lives of half a dozen Farstriders if they're caught unawares. My rangers have their quivers full, culling the chaff alongside the harendar. See to it that those towering Tyrannosaptors don't catch them unawares.
Must not falter. Stop the ritual! To arms! Eversong need not burn today.
No, I help broke loose.
Today, we fight for all of her creation.
I was wanting to, and this is gonna sound very primitive, okay? So don't feel sorry for me, but I wanted to get induced because I was gonna have my baby before the weekend. I remember it being Friday, and there were not enough doctors at the hospital. Like, not doctors, but anesthesiologists. So I couldn't get an epidural during the weekend. So I had to, like, I didn't have to, but I wanted.
Listen to the rules.
I wanted to get induced so that I can get medicated. Fun fact is, even though I went into labor on a Friday, I still didn't meet the requirements for an epidural because of some complications or whatever, and they couldn't give me any meds. Like I just raw dogged it. Fucking hell. Never to be forgotten. You know? That shit was awful. Fucking never again. Like, you don't even know. Like, I went into the hospital confident that I was gonna be medicated. I got nothing. Nothing at all. Because eventually the anesthesiologist made it, and they're like, yeah, we can't give you the epidural because it's gonna slow the labor down, and the baby has to come out now. And I'm like, fucking hell. Honestly. Scott. I didn't know how else to say it. Hey, Steve-o, welcome in. We're just talking about raw dogging. But not the kind that you want. I wouldn't wish this one upon my worst enemy. Apparently, having a baby without medication is it's not appropriate to call it raw dogging. Apparently we don't do it. But alright. What's this do? Oh, okay. Raw dogging is how I made this little guy. Speaking of raw dogging, and talking about raw dogging, now that we're on the topic, what's funny to me, and always has been, is how openly people talk about trying for a baby. It's like, you are literally, whenever you're bragging about it, it's like, Tom and I, we've been trying for months now. It's like, your grandma or your mom or whoever that, like, they're sat at the table and they have to literally hear about you raw dogging for months. Yeah, it's like, it's like, why is that like a common topic? It's like, oh, we've been trying for. What is that emote? Oh god, that's Corneo. Oh god. But anyway, like, since when has that become like a really appropriate thing to say, like, during like Thanksgiving or something, you know? It's like, but just because it results in a baby, you're allowed to talk about sex. But if you want to say, oh yeah, Carl and I, we've just really been enjoying just going at it lately. Like, we've been doing it every night. We don't even use condoms anymore. It's like, that's suddenly not appropriate because it doesn't result in a baby. So it's not a good conversation to have anymore. You know? It's like, you can only talk about... Like, you can only talk about it if you know, if it results in something that the whole family can enjoy, like a baby. You know, otherwise, just don't talk about Carl going at it. You know. Sorry if anyone's name is Carl.
What did the roots bring?
Sorry about that. Do I need to kill anything else? Oh god. I mean, that's something that they never tell you. It's like a rule that you learned. Not talk about sex at your lunch table unless there's something that the whole family gets out of it. But no one tells you that. Hey, I need a pee break. I'll be right back. All right. Well, are you ready for another? Are you ready for another hot take? Let me tell you something. Speaking of gasms, right? Now that Maester has mentioned it, and Maester did not talk about this at all, but let me tell you something. I think that when a man and a woman are in the business of baby making, right? I have a hot take that men are actually the only ones who do gasm. Unless, I don't know, there's like a woman that I've never met that is just able to relax when that kind of thing happens. I think for women who are like very meticulous about planning this, I think it becomes more of like a homework, right? It's like, you can say what you want. You can say that you're, you know, 10 out of 10 lover, that your women, I don't know, come every time or whatever. But like when you're making babies, it's such like for women, it's such an endeavor of like, oh, should I lay like this? Oh, should I do this? Or should I do that? Or whatever. But men, they're obliged to gasm. So women just become beings of just like, not convenience, but like, just like trying to do everything they can so that they, you know, that they can do it. It's like, that is a time, like, regardless of how good of a lover you are, that's a time that your woman is probably not gasming. I'm sorry, but it's a non-gasm, whereas you get a gasm, you know? Like, I don't know, unless it's like an accident. I'm not talking about accidents, I'm talking about like those really planned ones. Like, man, you don't know. And I say this from experience. It's like, how ironic is it that my son was one of the most planned babies ever. I wanted that baby with my whole entire being, and I still do. And he's my baby, and he always will be. I regret nothing. But then for me to go from that to being divorced, it's like it wasn't even like an accident or something. I didn't just like end up being a, you know, a single mom or on accident or something. No, like that was planned. It's like I like literally walked into it and then walked myself out of it. It's just the whole thing. Anyway, let's do the quest.
Greetings.
Between you and our new Harandir allies, my rangers have plenty of ferocious examples to follow. I'll have to consider teaching some of your techniques at the retreat.
With perseverance, strength.
What do I get? What is that? Roasting on our planter. Aw, that's cute. I'm gonna put that outside. Yes, please. Oh, we have more. When did we get this? Oh, that's actually a window, and the light, it actually does something from the inside as well. It changes the lighting of the house. I'll show you. Oh my god, hiccups. Our teacher. Oh god.
You have found me.
The Harandir are always mighty, but with the goddess's gift shining upon us, we are unstoppable.
Perhaps we need to
The day's nearly won. The Sindorai cull ever new sprout that blooms, and the Harati ward the surrounding wilds against the frenzy's influence. All that yet remains is to remove the light-bound serpent's misguided head. Root Warden Ruya has opposed our every action and shouted down our every word, but he's still a Root Warden and one with the power of frenzying Lightbloom hosts at his beck and call. He's strong, but he does not walk with Almera. It's time to end this.
Watch over you.
I cannot say we have ever fought a Harandir root
Who's
warden
talking? Oh.
before. Anything we should know?
Show no fear. Ruya is powerful, but he stands alone. This ends here.
Does it? Does it end here? I forgot. I should probably be flying. I really want to walk with them, but...
Ruya, the will of Al-Nahara
No, I'm
stands
stuck.
against you. Cease this madness.
Can I... Yes.
Your transgressions end here.
Should I, like, walk away from him when he does that? Oh! He's not that bad. I think, she spoke too highly of him.
No, not here. Not yet.
Huh? Oh, I want that flight form so badly. We have to unlock me a
I can feel
harendar.
him fleeing through the roots. We have to.
Is that the one that you get?
Oena. Ruya will face judgment. Come, we should fall back to the Sun Crown tree.
Do we go back to Harandar? Or no? That's not yet.
With Ruya in retreat and Almdust in hand, we can drive the frenzy back.
The roots brought
It is
us
over.
both here.
Though the light bloom may never fully recede, its mastermind has been driven back into the rootway. With the frenzy quelled, all the surrounding forests warded against its advance, we can rest assured that Eversong will not suffer the light bloom's spread any longer. We've done it. We've won. Have we?
I shall watch for you.
Not yet, I don't think. Do I need this? 89. I do need this, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss my frog. But I want to do heroic dungeons at some point, so I can scarcely believe it, but we succeeded. By Alnara's grace, we found a path forward. Now Haldoran's people invite us to their den. I'm not fond of your surface cities, but you have aided me many times. My friend, it's time that Harati reached out hands of our own.
World watch over you.
Your people saved our home, Orwenna, and at great cost to yourselves. Your sacrifice shall not go unrecognized. I must insist you join me in Silvermoon.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Silvermoon, but then after that we're gonna go back to Harandar. Since, for those of you who have joined and wanted to see the new zone, you haven't seen it yet, because the end of this campaign is actually in Eversong, which is a zone that we've already done. So for those who know the old Eversong, this is the new one, the healed one, and this is the revamped Silvermoon. For some of you, it's a welcome home. It's quite beautiful. Very weird to have alliance here, but...
Orwenna, your efforts saved Eversong this day. The Harrenir will always have a place in Silvermoon, should they wish it.
Very good campaign for Harrenir.
Hail from above.
For the first time in generations, the Harrenir walk upon the surface of Alnara's creation. Time will tell how her creation receives us in turn. The fighting is far from over. The void claws at your gates and threatens your people. But know this, my friend. From this day forward, any threat that encroaches upon Alnara's bounty will have the Harati to contend with, be it here or deep below the earth. GG's. Alright, that's done. Now we have... Oh, this is a dungeon quest. I'll take it. We have traced Ruya's flights through the rootways. As we suspected, he has sought refuge deep within the Blinding Whale, where the Light Bloom first took root within Harandar. With Almdust empowering our command of life, we are able to keep the Light Bloom from spreading uncontrolled. But we will run out of Almdust long before Ruya runs out of patience. Ruya is wise and powerful, but his actions in Eversong prove that his conviction has grown into an uncontrollable fanaticism. He must be stopped.
Let nature take its course.
I've already done dungeons. I did all 4 dungeons so that I can get some footage and start working on the guides. So I did this one and the other 3 level 90 ones. So we'll do that. I'm not sure what this is.
Am I tasty?
War Beyond the Roots.
Yes.
Your actions in Harandar caused quite an uproar. The elders are up in arms. The root wardens are worried. It's really quite exhausting. There's good news as well. Orwenna has heard rumblings from every corner of the roots. She tells me of Harrenir who wish to see the world as she does, who feel compelled to seek the goddess beyond the bows of Harandar. I will handle things in Harandar. Go to your leaders. Tell them that the Harrenir are ready to join the fight. I don't know what this is about, but it's a purple quest, so it's some sort of unlock. Though we've triumphed over Ruya and the... what? And the Light Bloom for now, more remains to be done. The elders will want to convene regarding Harati's new place in the world, now that we have stepped out from the shadows of our past. Our reticence, I don't know that word, and fear will not vanish overnight, but this is an important first step. We will be fine. Let Arwena and I deal with the elders. When the time comes, the Harati shall be at your side. Ronaldo, I'd imagine you have more pressing matters to attend to.
Without fear.
No.
Champion,
No, I don't.
Return to the Sanctum of Light. This struggle is far from over.
Thank you, friend. You helped bring my people back into the world. The goddess would be pleased, I think.
I actually admire how they even do it, Maester. It's so incredible. It's like one would think that, you know, that fate is just against you, but like Paralympics prove us the opposite. Like I think they do these incredible things that, you know, we once thought impossible.
Zaladath's attacks grow stronger.
Oh, why is he my quest giver? The Harrenir seek to join the fight against the Void. Far be it from me to look a gift hawk strider in the mouth. Haldoran has vouched for both their strength and their tenacity. We shall need a great deal of both in the battles to come. Oh, is that how you unlock Harrenir? Oh, okay, that's cool. I actually did not know how that works. That's why we got the purple quest, right? Is that the mount that you get when you unlock Harrenir? Let me see. Did we get a mount? Ivory Grimlinks. Let me take a look at it. For some reason I can't mount it from here. That's fine. Oh shit, did I cancel it? I did cancel it. Oh, okay, I like it. Look. Aw, it's cute. Look at it. Looks good, doesn't it? I didn't even know we get a mount for that. I want to see its mount special. Looks very high res, doesn't it? I have a lot of appreciation for the new designs of mounts. Let me take a look at the mount special. Mount special. Oh, dinosaur. Fucking dinosaur. Let me do that again. Fucking hell. That's cool, isn't it? Wait, what's that? I didn't ask for that. Didn't ask for the visual effect. Oh, okay. I could have just pressed space because this thing doesn't fly. But it goes forward. Look. Like, it actually pounces. I like it. Okay, so we unlocked Harrenir. We can actually make a character now. Cool. I wish we could mount here. Thundercat, right? So good. I think this is the last part of the city campaign. When Haldoran burst into a war council shouting about hidden worlds and ancient warriors, I thought he had gone mad. But now that I've seen the Harrenir with my own eyes, we are lucky to have them as potential allies, and lucky to have you. I'd say in brokering that relationship, there's more for us to do, but I've no doubt that the Harati will prove vital allies to Silvermoon in the days to come. Rising Storm. Ha, this is the last part.
What we saw out there. The light drove the Rotani to zealotry and madness.
Watch your tone, Haldoran. Blasphemy doesn't suit a man of your stature.
He was speaking to his Lord Regent.
We assume benevolent motives, but have seen the light used by the wicked before.
Without the light, your precious city, all of Azeroth would have been lost.
No one is questioning the light's grace, Turalyon, least of all the Sindori.
We seek to avoid its corruption, the light being turned against us. We are your friends, Turalyon, your family.
Family? Of course. The light bloom is an anomaly. But nothing that should diminish our faith in the light.
Oh, was there a player with that name? I didn't see it. Or was there a pet? Let's do the city campaign, and then we're gonna go back to Harandar and do side stories and see what we can get out of it. That was an entropic wave. We felt them just before Xal'atath launched her assault on the Sunwell. Champion, you move faster than my best messengers. I need you to check in with the Vanguard commanders and see if their defenses will hold against the latest assault by Xal'atath's devouring host.
Champion, you must get to the Vanguard leaders. The Sunwell is straining against Xal'atath's assault.
I don't think so, Cam. I don't think so. I've heard some rumors about Yoko Taro in general, just like not doing that kind of stuff anymore. Like, not canceling projects. I don't think there were projects even to begin with. I would love a new Nier game. My hottest take probably is that my preferred Nier is Nier Replicant. I love that game to bits. And even though some people think that it might be like more slow or maybe like more empty, for me, I don't know, like there's nothing quite like Nier Replicant. Nier Automata was great, and I think it was flashy, it was great in many ways, but Nier Replicant is my absolute favorite, and I would love to see another game like that. Never played Drakengard though. I don't know if you have. That would be something that I could visit at some point, but I know that they're very like difficult to play and sometimes even difficult to come by. So I don't know if I could, but it would be interesting. But no, I don't think we'll get a new Nier game. What do you think? Oh yeah, he's well old, Loopy, isn't he? Yeah, the twist from Replicant, like the story from Replicant, for me it was something else. I love the combat in Automata. Some of these bosses were wow. And the fact that Automata also has an anime, you know, it's like a +1. But I don't know, like there's just something about Replicant that for me is so special. The only thing that I didn't like is the grind for the weapons and the stress of saving over a save file that I'll need later on. Because when I was playing that, I was playing Nier on stream and I had to get guidance from the chat. It's like, no, save here. Do not save over this. And I was so stressed. I was just like, well, what if I do it wrong, you know? And I was looking at the guide as well, and it was a whole thing. And then the game later on, it makes you think that you deleted everything. And like, it's just like, it's just stress incarnate.
The beauty
but I love
of
that.
a song endures. Our strength lies in...
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a few years since I last played a Nier game. For me, Replicant is like very personal. I had a really close relationship with my grandma who passed, and the whole Kaine arc
rages against the Sunwell.
because of that was really special.
The light still blesses you.
The Sunwell cannot continue as it is. We are beginning to fail this stalemate. Soon we can expect Xal'atath to press in force. Lorthamar requires a report.
The situation is dire. We will accept any help, even from Magister Umbric.
Of course they will.
Those void addicts are not our salvation. The light is the only way to stop Xal'atath's evil.
I don't think it's weak, but I'm just trying not to get my hopes up, and I would say that it's more dead than weak. I don't know why they're shutting down something that people would essentially want, but if they're not ready to deliver the same quality and the same kind of stuff, I don't know if it's, you know, if it's worth making a new game. It's like, what if they make a bad Nier game That would be a disaster. Like, that would honestly be the worst. Hey Skyboard, welcome back. How's your day been going? No, I never got to try Reincarnation. Has anyone here? Anyone tried or played? I don't even know if it's available anymore, to be honest.
All Vanguard forces to the Sunwell, now!
I think I need to talk to
Has the
her.
attack started?
Champion, my time is short. What do you need? Lorthamar requires a report.
If we could just take the fight to Xalatath, we gave her such a drumming she's hopped back inside that knife.
Lorthamar promised his magisters would provide a solution.
Love that Easter egg.
It's now or never.
Has anyone here played or mained a Shadow Priest during Legion? Do you know where Xalatath comes from? Because there's a story there. Am I gonna fall? No, no! Ah! It sucks how these mobile games, they're short-lived, but they put the most important fucking lore inside of them. I had and still have a huge pet peeve with that with Kingdom Hearts. I've played all of the Kingdom Hearts games, and the ones that I couldn't, I watched the cutscenes. The only available game nowadays that I didn't play and I watched the cutscenes was Chain of Memories. I watched everything, like Union Cross and all of this mobile game bullshit, and it just sucks. The Kingdom Hearts, for example, as a franchise, it wouldn't exist in the form that it does, and it wouldn't bear the significance that it does if there wasn't for these mobile games that have the most important lore that you could ever imagine. And without it, I'm ready to say that you don't understand Kingdom Hearts if you haven't seen all of these cutscenes from all of these mobile games. But no, they're discontinued, and if you want to know the story, you're gonna have to sit there and watch it just like I did to, you know, to get it. So annoying. But yes, I agree. Well done. That void storm is evoking fear and terror in everyone who sees it, myself included. But I chose this life of standing up to evil and spitting in its face. Sadly, not everyone had the luxury of that being a choice. A Magister Terrace. Okay, so this is the dungeon quest. We know there's a land inside the void storm, through its massive portal. If we can reach it, we can take the fight to Xalatath. I found the key. It's a relic known as the Cynosure of Twilight. For ages it has mystified us by revealing unreachable pathways to infinite unknowns. My research tells me I can use it to open a path in the storm. There's just one problem. It's in a Magister's Terrace, and I'm not exactly in their good graces at the moment.
Using a relic of the void to breach the storm? It sounds risky, Umbric.
It is a risk, Regent Lord, but it is also the only way to end the siege on Silvermoon.
Yeah, that's true. And there isn't even a reliable way to emulate them, is there? I don't think you can emulate a mobile game to like relive it, can you? You can only watch the cutscenes, right?
With perseverance, strength.
Silvermoon is great for your age. That's fine. Why are you glowing? Meet Magister Umbric at the Isle of Keldanas. Are they not gonna allow me to finish this? Oh god, I think they're gonna... Magister Terrace is actually the finale. Is the finale of the how do we call it? In between campaign, right? Yeah, lost media. And it's tragic because it's important media. It's like, how can you just like not let everyone know everything about Kingdom Hearts that there is to know? It's like, what do you mean it's cancelled? Like, it's just beyond me that they dare cancel it. You know? It's like, literally, they're like, how dare you? Everyone needs to be able to see that. And they are on YouTube, but are we gonna rely on YouTube? Admittedly, like we always do. I think we're actually gonna have to do the dungeon if we want to complete the in-between.
It's been too long since I've seen these walls.
That's fine.
The shadows serve us.
Magister's Terrace. I spent my youth here. Mastered my first spells here. At the Midsummer Ball, I danced with Dalfar Goldwell and felt... those days are long gone. This place has changed. I have changed. My people and I are no longer welcome. We cannot restore the past. The Harandar must make our own traditions, our own families, our own futures. Wait, who did he dance with? Dalfar Goldwell and... felt... Is that like an Easter egg about his sexual preference? Okay. Specific dungeons. Okay, I'll queue for the dungeon. Let's get it out of the way. Magister Terrace. I don't want to do a follower dungeon. Let's finish this one. We can.
The Rendorai shall prove our worth.
So wait, I'm queued. Average wait time 8 minutes. We're not gonna sit there for 8 minutes. What we'll do is, we're gonna go back to... Oh, why is this still in Zulaman? Motherfucker. We're gonna go back to... We're gonna go to Harandar. And start questing. And this quest will resolve itself. Hopefully. It's beautiful, isn't it? Holy shit, this whole place. They did a fantastic job, honestly. So pretty. I thought that they gave me a portal to Harandar in the Silvermoon City, but is it still outside? How do I get to Harandar now? Because it was right there, but now it's not. This will be a portal to Silvermoon if I'm not mistaken. Or are they both there now? They might just be. Aha, maybe they just like moved it to a portal room now that I'm done with the campaign. Well, they should have told me that. Told me that. Like, what does that even mean? Is it here? Thankfully, no, it is not here. Hello? What if I just jump down? No, it's upstairs. Come on! Where's the portal rooms? Now it's gonna show that it's down, of course. I didn't doubt that for a second. Where is it? Okay, so on this level, please be here. What do you have for me? What is this? Can't go there. That is fucking Stormwind. No! It's on the other side. That's fine. Why didn't they put them in the same place? Look. It's there, isn't it? Here. I knew they gave me it in Silvermoon, but why they moved it is beyond me. Now here is where we live. That's fine. Let's go do quests. Not sure where to start. Where am I? Like, where am I? Ah, okay, cool. Shall we start from the, like, from the middle? If there's anything to unlock, like anything that's important, it probably should be there. Honestly, I used to have plans to be quite honest with you. I had these ideas of like doing I don't know, Lord of the Rings marathon, and then maybe starting another one like Star Wars or something like that. But now I'm also like without ever trying to make it sound like this is a big thing, YouTube has started taking off a little bit again. And that YouTube channel has not been alive since the days of like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV. So now I'm actually just kind of tempted to do more MMORPGs, not just because I need the materials to keep the videos going, but I also am enjoying it. Like, I've actually been loving both WoW and Lord of the Rings Online, that I'm just thinking about just kind of doing a lot more of that and rotating them as there's new content. And when it comes to some longer games, I feel like I don't want to commit myself to another JRPG that is like 70 or 80 or 90 hours. I'm exhausted. I've been loving these shorter games, so I feel like I occasionally want to play a side game to kind of cleanse my palate a little bit. Like we're gonna play 7 Deadly Sins on Friday, likely, which is gonna be something new again, but it's something also that I've been looking forward to. I have a few games that are short that I want to play soon, like Neon Got Me Kenna, the first one, and I want to play that one before the second one comes out. And we also have these story games like Beyond Two Souls, like what else do we have? Detroit Become Human. I bought these games on sales and they're not long, and it would just be so nice to play something refreshing that isn't a billion hours. So right now I'm like between wanting to do my MMORPGs and wanting to play 15-hour games and not 100-hour games. I've actually been playing longer games, but I keep them for my playthroughs on V-Plays. Like right now I'm playing Persona 5 Strikers again, and it's so lovely, but the game is like what, 40 hours, 50 hours, and I'm recording it at home when I can, like 2 hours, 3 hours playthrough, and I just put it on V-Plays just for fun. So I don't want to commit to like a super long playthrough anymore. And what's been sad lately is there have been some comments on V-Plays in particular where people are being unkind about me not playing their favorite game anymore. It's like, dude, like I have to respect my mental health a little bit as well, and I have to do what makes me happy. So I've been trying to just be happy because I felt like the content's been better. But then just because I didn't, I don't know, finish Lego Harry Potter or didn't finish Disney Dreamlight Valley on stream, but I'm playing it off stream instead, it's just like, come on, you know? Like I have to do what I like to do. And actually this was a great question, Cam. That's why I'm kind of, you know, leading into it. YouTube has not picked up for me in the longest time. Like I'm getting close to 10k subs on my main channel, and that channel's been dead for a year. And let me tell you something, like I'm not I don't like to get into stats because I feel like it's not I feel like it's never like a nice thing to do or anything, but last year I published almost no videos on that channel. My last year's stats, at the end of the year, I lost 4 subs. That's
that's what we require to gain entry.
That's
to the
actually
Void
the
Storm,
overall
the cynosure of
math of my channel for 2025. And then in the past month, on that same channel, like in the past 28 days, I gained 125 subs. So I've been working on this channel, and I feel like I have a new chance at, like, you know, making something happen. And I feel like I should do that. Like, I should pursue it, because I feel like with my guides and everything, I think I'm doing something right. And it just feels like I need to focus on it, you know? Sorry, Mega, I'll read your message. I was just rambling. There is 3 Friday 13s. Next one is this month. Last one was last month, and I don't know when the third one is. Do you know?
Is forever closed to you. Now leave before...
Of course he left a message for me. I'm afraid you'll have to incapacitate the guards.
Incapacitate the guards. How do we do that? I've already done this dungeon yesterday, but I'm actually getting this guide ready for later this afternoon, and I figured redoing the dungeon would probably be a good idea. Because now I actually kind of know the like where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to do, so we'll try that. I think so. And Maester, honestly, in the long run, I think that anything that makes the creator happy is probably better for the content long term. And I've really been enjoying Lord of the Rings. Like, you have no idea. It's been so nice to play Lord of the Rings in every way. And I'm gonna be playing the Lego game. And I'm, you know, putting the PlayStation 2 together. You know, it's just been so nice. But I'm not ready to just, like, start another marathon and do more variety. That's gonna, like, be like a project that's gonna last for like a few months. I think that's fair.
How I've missed this library. But we can't afford to linger here.
I've been feeling, I don't want to say I've been feeling guilty about, like, playing World of Warcraft, but I recognize that it's something new. And I feel like I've been so apologetic to, you know, to anyone who's not into WoW. Like, I try so hard to, you know, to tell people about the story, to kind of, you know, make the quests feel, you know, entertaining and everything. And it's never a hard thing for me, because I really do honestly think that they're doing a great thing in WoW right now. So if I can make good content out of it and just kind of, you know, help people get into a story, I will absolutely do that. I just hope it's not, you know, it's not been like a big change or something. And I'm endlessly appreciative of anyone who's been, like, enjoying it with us, because it really makes me happy right now. What's a cust, Maester?
Were specially made with you in mind.
I seem to be detained. The construct ahead is heightening.
What do I do with this? I think I just leave it here. These puddles. Right, I'll just leave them here out of the group. This is probably better. Yeah, like, I don't know how to create content that I'm not interested in. I still want to do variety, but the dream is always to just have people hang out because they want to, and treat the game as background noise. And of course, I expect people to, like, want to watch the games that they're interested in, which is fine. But let me tell you about this comment that I received a few days ago. I'm not going to say who it's by and, you know, what happened and whatnot. But basically, I asked the question on my YouTube, like, poll. And for some reason, people actually do reply to those. So I was just like, oh, that's an innocent question. It's like, what do you like on the channel? Do you like my anime reactions on V-plays? Do you like long playthroughs, shorts, speedruns? What do you like? And And someone said, well, I don't like anything since you don't play any more of like the Disney Dreamlight Valley and like Harry Potter Lego or whatever. It's like, that's great. You just told me that I have no value if I, you know, if I don't play the games that you like. It's such an unkind thing to say. It's like, well, nothing at the moment. It's like, all right, so I guess, you know, no value there then. You know, that's fine. It's kind of a nasty thing. It's like, if you truly feel that way, don't say that to someone. It's like, you know, like that's not gonna incentivize me to make more of the content that, you know, that they like. Where's the balls?
Please remain still.
I like how we didn't pull the other side of the room at all. Where's the Hundo prep? Oh god. Yeah, you're probably not seeing that anytime soon. Hey Java, what's up?
The Sinashore should be just ahead.
It's the dream for people to just want to, you know, to hang out for the content creator, right? But let me tell you something. I've had huge abandonment issues because of YouTube. In particular, because of Final Fantasy XIV. And let me tell you a little story here. I had been creating Final Fantasy XIV content on YouTube exclusively, and I'm talking live streaming and guides and whatnot, for about 2 years, like since Shadowbringers all the way until like at the end of Endwalker, right? And I made myself a little community there. And back then you couldn't stream on both YouTube and Twitch. Like you couldn't stream on Twitch as an affiliate if you were multi-streaming. So I chose to multi-stream on YouTube, and I was also on Kick for a time. So what happened was I had this incredible supporting community. We had so much fun. I was actually, like, not to like dive into that as well, but I was making money. And, you know, it wasn't the most important thing in the world, but I was actually, at that time, I was actually going through a divorce. And I was making enough money off YouTube to make me think that I can make it on my own. That's how much it was. And I wasn't, like, relying on it, but the community was so nice and so supportive that I didn't see anything bad happening, right? Until the end of Endwalker. When I finished Endwalker, I remember that live stream. I had close to maybe 200 people watching that one live stream, and I was like, in a way, it just kind of felt like a little bit of a goodbye, because, you know, we were having a really good time, and it was like the last stream of the current expansion and whatnot. But I was just like, I sat there with almost 200 people. And I was like, well, how do I make them stay, right? Like, there's gotta be a way to, you know, to make them stay or something. And then I went almost immediately from like over 200 viewers on YouTube, whereas, okay, I was averaging like maybe 50, 60, 70, doesn't matter how many. But then, I'm not lying, I went down to like 10 people. Like, as soon as I finished the main quest. And that was a huge kick in the teeth, because I actually, in the meantime, as that happened, I got divorced. I had no other income. And then I was living with my son on my own, and I went from all of that support to just basically nothing. Just because I didn't have any more main story quests to play.
I am unyielding.
So what really sucked. I don't know what to do with this. Can I like, do I have to like, I don't know what to do. So I went from all of that to just basically barely making like making ends meet. And I had to start another channel, I had to do all these other things. So I learned to never ever again commit to a community or even a part of a community just because there's
Sir Ronel, the void has broken through. We're too...
just because there's demand for a certain game. I feel like if there's too much of a demand for a game, they normally don't give a shit about me. Maybe it's, you know, maybe it's just my trauma speaking, but I learned to prioritize myself then. And I will never ever again choose to play a really hyped game because I think it's gonna get me somewhere. It's not. Like, I'm not trying to be a full-time streamer. I'm trying to do YouTube. And I stream, you know, to hang out with you guys. And yes, it's extra income that I'm incredibly grateful for because it's going back into content. But I've learned to not rely on that as a value of my own, well, as a measurement of my own value, that is. So they taught me to be more selfish and to do what I want to do. Because I felt so, like, you don't understand. I felt so insignificant after that. It's like, we've been friends for like, what? Friends, right? For like 2 years. They were there while I was doing MSQ. Tomorrow, they're just not there anymore. I just don't exist anymore at all. Going from like 70 people on average on YouTube for those live streams, like I end a live stream and I immediately have like 1,000 views on the video, like immediately after ending the stream, right? To go from that to like 10 people watching because there's no more main story to do, it's like it really made me feel this big for the longest time. And then I was just like, fuck you guys. Like, I will just, you know, I will build a community that is there for each other, and then for me if they want to, and then for the game as well. And if, you know, if I die trying, I die trying. But, like, never will I ever again allow myself to feel that way. To just be there for a game, and then when the game's not there, people are just like, yeah, I'm just gonna not be there. Yeah, exactly, Skybird. That's exactly my point. I'm gonna read all the messages. And I will scroll back, because I only saw a few of them. Because I'm trying not to die. Yeah, Did I? Did we all die? I think I'll just release. Yeah, I stream on YouTube as well. YouTube's been lovely lately. Kick was fine, literally, for like smaller streamers. Income-wise, whoever was subscribed on Kick, like basically they were giving you 95% of the money and not, you know, 50 minus taxes, like on Twitch. So yeah, there's a difference, but I was trying to apply for some sponsorships on while I was streaming on Kick, and I actually got denied a sponsorship because I was affiliated with a company that they didn't support, which was Kick, and that's when I realized that it's just not good for my future. This is that violent music. Yeah, I'm trying to scroll a little bit. I won't do it during the boss fight because I need the footage from the boss fight, which is coming up soon. Why are you hiding on your desk, Jala? Oh wait, maybe you did tell me. Shitstorm is coming in Belgium. Women need to adjust to new rules, they have to work more. I don't even know what to say to that. As a woman busting her ass already? I don't know what to say. I shouldn't have spent the cooldown, the boss fight is coming up. What am I doing? Fine. Whatever. My god, I need to pee. Kids are ill. I know. Is there anyone who's not ill? We've all just been sick this weekend. Holy shit. But yeah, like I said, most of my abandonment issues come directly from Final Fantasy XIV. Not even from WoW. Like, I was never like a big WoW streamer or anything. Triplicate. I don't understand this boss fight very well. Now can't target. Ah! I think there's a way to, like, I don't know, kind of cross them or something to make them go away. For some reason, I think this is going even worse than yesterday. Thought I was gonna know this boss. I don't know this boss. I don't know, we got him, but... I see Java. No, kick was worth it. Like, for a time, when I was looking to make money short term, because I couldn't find a job, and it was, you know, I needed the money. And I had an amount of support, but I don't want to grow short term, so I don't really... I've learned my lesson with feeling like a circus animal for the sake of short-term entertainment. So I don't do that anymore. Because I'm more YouTube oriented right now, and it makes me think that everything that happens on stream, you know, that is short term, that is entertainment or whatever, it eventually ends up on YouTube. Like, I don't mind stream stickers and all this stuff at all. I think they're funny, but I've learned my lesson with aggressive sound alerts at the detriment of some people not dropping by anymore, because my stream stopped feeling like a humiliation ritual, if that makes sense. I should be live on YouTube, am I not? Oh, Omega, are you looking on the Vplays MMO? Because that's my MMO channel that we're talking about. Maybe you went to Vplays. Check the first link. If I'm not live there, then that's a bit of an issue. Should be. It's different, like when you're relying on Twitch, obviously you have to be a little bit more flexible and you have to provide a little bit more entertainment for the people who are there. And during speedruns, I don't think anyone really cares. The problem comes when you're doing like these like story playthroughs and whatnot. I learned my lesson, and I will never forget when I learned it. There was a sound effect that went off on my stream during a Digimon Story Time Stranger. And I will never forget this comment. I didn't see this person again, and they were nice. Like, they were in the chat for like a couple of hours or something, and I still had some sound alerts that I actually forgot about.
I'll need to attune the Cynosure
So
to the void storm.
this sound alert, it was like an air horn or something. It was meant to be funny, but it probably wasn't.
While I channel the...
So he said that he was laying next to his girlfriend who was asleep, and the sound alert just basically freaked her out, and she woke up and whatnot. And I know that it was said in a way to make me feel bad, a little bit, but at the same time, I think I learned that I don't want to be that streamer who people are not gonna be able to watch because of these sound effects. I don't know, it made me feel really bad. Like I was feeling really guilty about it. Oh, okay, so I am live on YouTube. Thanks for checking, Omega. Yeah, that's my other channel. That's the channel that I've, you know, mostly been uploading guides on lately and whatnot. Like I do 3 videos a day. I know that's a bit of an overkill, but I'm trying to do as much stuff as I can because of the new expansion, and I'm trying to cover everything, so I've been putting a lot of effort into it lately. And there will come a time when I won't do 3 videos a day, but they're like 3 1-minute videos or something that just you know, that just try to cover as much of the expansion as possible. Yeah, I have an MMO channel. That's my... I didn't used to say that was my main channel, because for a while I kind of abandoned it because I didn't know if I wanted to play more MMOs. But now that I feel like I do, it's you know, I'm back to feeling comfortable saying that's my main channel. Because like I used to say it, but then I was just like, well, it's my main channel, but I don't upload any content on it. I think I'll stay here. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, no, the sound was fine, but the air horn thing, it was much louder than it was supposed to be. Like, it was, and I'm saying it was much louder, and I know it was. That was not very nice.
Let us inform Lorthamar, and perhaps offer an apology for the near catastrophe.
Like, it scared me as well, you know? So I lost 2 viewers that day. One who was just getting to know my content, but who realized that my alerts were too loud, and 2, the person who did the alert, and then I removed them. So I learned my, you know, fair share of lessons. Stevenson's group, yes, please. Have we gone turn in this quest? I'm already in Harandar. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter now. Hey, Sardeo, welcome in. What's up? How are you? Oh, such a cute... Oh, no, it wasn't you, Sardeo. No, it actually wasn't you. No. And I never blame the viewers for using the alerts that I had. I take full accountability there. But no, you're still around. There have been people who used them, but who were only there for, you know, for alerts. So I got rid of them. I bet it was Nick. I'm not Sardale feeling called out. No, it wasn't you. I would have told you. No, I wouldn't. Yes, I would. But, See, that's fine. Thank you for the farts. Oh, God. It still says that there's a quest there available, and there isn't. This zone is feeling really bugged out now. Alright, fine. I'll turn it in. I've been trying to do side quests here, but now there was a dungeon and like all this stuff. It's fine. Now, to be fair, if we're completely honest, you want me to be honest? Of course you do. What happened was I didn't have a job over the summer. I took 2 months leave because I needed it desperately, and I mean desperately. And I allowed myself to create entertainment on the channel that later on I regretted a little bit. Because I felt like it was only there to, like, basically to support me, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it was too much for me even. And I felt like I wanted to tone down on it for the sake of content. And just find my money elsewhere, you know? Like, for example, jump scares. They started scaring me, like, really scaring me. And I was like, do I want to be scared on stream? Like, it's fun, but I like me, you know? That was funny. No, when we're around, like, when we're having, like, a just chatting or something, like, it was fine. It was fun. But some people who are also, like, no longer around, which, you know, made me realize that I made a good decision. Like, some people were purposefully using these sound alerts for, like, while I was speedrunning.
We must enter the Void Storm if we are to stop it.
In particular, when I was speedrunning Final Fantasy X. Like, there were people who were waiting for me to be in the menu to do a really loud speedrun, just to see if I can, you know, if I can do it. And then I was just like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm learning a new run. And then someone's playing a really loud alert while I'm trying to do a sphere. It's like, if the run dies, then the run just dies, and I don't have time to start another one, so why would I do this for $2? No thank you, you know? Yeah, exactly, like, at that point, it stopped being fun for me, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, remove them.
Greetings,
I still use them for, I have them, and I toggle them on for, like, a scary game or something, that's fine. But I don't have them on every day, like, I just like to chill. Just have fun. Talk. What's he say? That could have gone better. Then again, Rama hasn't killed me yet. It could have gone worse. Oh, that's not bad. Well, that's not bad at all. Ah, okay. I'll take that. That's actually a big upgrade. 214. This is also a big item level upgrade. I'm 199. What do I need to be to do a heroic? To do heroics, I need to be 211. How do I get this item level? How? Yeah, no, that was funny. I did see that one. Now I feel bad because now this is my second bookshelf. Is it? Is it my second bookshelf? Maybe. I have a similar one. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, this main quest is never ending. I just wanted to finish this chain. What's he saying? Against the laws, we've made it. I can open a way into the storm, but it'll be a tenuous connection. We can only get a small team through the portal. We have no idea what awaits us on the other side. We must be prepared. I can use the Sino-Sire to bind us to Magister's Terrace. If we need a quick escape, I can bring us back there. Come, help me calibrate this spell.
Here, champion.
Yeah, we're
Help me
not gonna
align
do
the
this
spell.
right now.
It will anchor us back to Magister's Terrace in case of disaster.
Shadowfall. Well, we can connect these,
High
but
Commander Lothraxion
we won't
has
leave.
fought on countless far realms.
We
So I
won't
have
leave
asked him
until until I actually click on the portal to Voidstorm. I don't think. We're not gonna go to Voidstorm right now.
Will balance you within the shadow.
You and Dorai may be our greatest weapon against the Void. I swear to protect you all.
The light is our greatest weapon against the Void. Remember that, or succumb to corruption.
This is basically the start of the last campaign, which is Voidstorm. This is where all the Xalatath stuff happens.
Gather your courage. Only darkness awaits us on the other side.
So we will stay at this
The
quest.
fate of Silvermoon, of all of Azeroth, may rest on the outcome of this mission. Anu Belore Delanar.
I think instead of going to Harandar and doing like 5 minutes of quests, this is pretty much the recap of what we have. Voidstorm is the last zone that we have. So we did Eversong Woods, done. Zulaman, done. Harandar, we only have side quests, and Voidstorm, we have storyline and side quests as well. This week, unfortunately, I'm going to have to be ending the stream at this time. The reason is because of daylight savings time. What happens is I'm still employed like for the next couple of weeks or so. I'm working at this company and they work in EST. Because of daylight savings time, the time actually moved in a sense that I'm starting work in 53 minutes. So I have to get off and go pick up my son from school and then bring him back. So what we'll do is tomorrow we're gonna go back into the jungle. We're gonna do side quests, and that's gonna be Wednesday, Thursday. So those 3 days I'm gonna be live for like 3.5 hours or so. There will be shorter streams. But then weekend comes and we have 7 Deadly Sins. We've got what else do we have? Well, finishing the campaign. Hopefully Lord of the Rings Online as soon as I'm done with WoW main story. Yes, it's coming back, don't worry. For now we're gonna raid out. I don't want to be too late for the school pickup, and I think we did good progress today. Let's raid out to someone. Who do you like? Who do you like? Who do I like? I don't follow anyone. Do you know anyone who's streaming? Is there anyone cool? But like real cool? Who do you know? Who shall we raid? Like I see some people here. If you have no suggestions, I have someone. Who's speedrunning? Do you like FF9? Who likes FF9 here? I think Java does. And yeah, we're gonna raid Chris. Thank you for being here. Do drop by Chris's stream. Chris is a Final Fantasy X and also Final Fantasy IX speedrunner. He's doing Final Fantasy IX CSR any percent. No major skips, 3rd try. Chris is actually learning FF9 Java. There's a little bit of competition there. Yeah, exactly. Let's raid over to Chris Tenarium. Say hi to him. He is fantastic. He's awesome. He raised us a lot as well. So let's give back. I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna clear hopefully the side quest in Harandar, and then we're ready to go to the Voidstorm last zone, last campaign, and then we're done with pretty much the basic story. And then I'll occasionally stream WoW whenever something new is happening or something that I want to show you. But apart from that, then we are ready to do more other things. That's it. Thank you for hanging out with today. Thank you for all the subs, resubs, bits, company, talks, everything. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, a little early as well, again because of all the time zone stuff. But yeah, after next week, we are back to normal schedule. See you later. Bye bye.